Welcome everyone on this sad, somber Mother's Day. A little bit deflated today. Couldn't have my mother-in-law around for dinner. Took the safety precautions as advised. So I disinfected the plates underneath, done the dinner, but dished it up, wrapped it in tin foil and polar ice quickly, drove it round there. I messaged her to get her gravy on. So
something about the intro.
Yeah, they had dinner, but not with us. Well, I hope you liked my intro. Snobby's new idea. All the courtesy of Ali Mac Mechanical. Thank you, Ali. And Tina, because I know she pushed him and said, do it for her. But thank you, Ali and Tina. Much appreciate it. Yeah, so that's what I've done today. And then we sat and had a lamb roast dinner, which I love lamb. So, yeah, I hope everybody else. She took her presents around there and everything. And we've spoken over the phone and we've done something on WhatsApp where we can see each other. So, yeah, keeping it safe. Right. Let's see, get her done, Granny. I will be waiting. Hugs from across the pond. Oh, thank you, Granny. I hope your duckling is getting big. I'd like to see the videos and that. King Tash Vlogs. Hello. Hi, Han. Thanks for coming in. Tina, I will be there, Dusty. Thank you, Tina. Ali Mac. Hi. Thank you for coming in. JJ's Motors. Evening, gang. All ready for the warm. Really? Warm down show? I'm the main event. Is that cocky enough? Evening, Snobby. How you doing? AJP Garden Machines. Hi. Hope you're having a lovely day. Sparky and I gather Joe's there. Hi, Joe. Valentina Poison. Love the name. Hi, welcome to the chat. Amjad, hi there. Welcome back. Thank you for coming in. I hope everybody's having the best day they possibly could in the climate at the moment with what's going on around the world. So, yes, I hope we're all hanging in there and being tough and fighting it and doing as we're told. Let's have a look. Shandog, hi there. Thanks for coming in. Hope you're having a great day. Diesel Guy, hi Dusty, nice to see you. Hi Diesel Guy, hi Mrs. Diesel if you're around. Sparky, yeah. So other than that, I went out for a Mother's Day walk today with Mojo and Mojo's girlfriend Mac and her mum. We had a lovely walk around a local park called Fellop Waters, fishing lake there. It was a premeditated thing because Mojo was going to go fishing, so he just wanted to check the lake out. Valentino. Yeah, I know, I've said hello to Valentino. Yeah, so we had to walk around there. It was quite busy, but when somebody come towards us, we like steer clear. Then we took a little side turn and we got stuck in some mud. That's all I can say. I didn't have the appropriate footwear. I had trainers on and it just sucked my foot and I couldn't move. It was quite funny actually, but I didn't fall over. So yeah, Dusty Blonde. Yesterday I was in jumped up in Tesco's yesterday with my mum and brother. The shelves were getting back to normal. I saw some loo rolls yesterday. Oh well, everything's getting back to normal. The loo rolls are on the shelves. I went shopping last week, but I ain't going out next week. I'm not even going. I'm going to pop over to the local mini mart and get some milk and fresh bread, but that is it. I'm not feeding into this hysteria, even though Snobby would probably say I have done, but no, I haven't. And I've got plenty of loo rolls, so I'm all right for another fortnight, I think. Yeah, so getting back to the park, and I'm going to put a little short video out later on. It'll be only something like 21 seconds if you can spare some time and just watch it, because it is quite funny. Because I climbed I'd say I'm 5 foot, so it must be about 16 foot high boulder in the middle of the park. There's like all these boulders for these kids to climb, And yeah, I climbed it with help of Mojo, shoving his mum up there. And then when I got down, he had to lift me up and bring me down because I could only get to like 4 foot and I couldn't jump because of my bad ankle. So he had to lift his mummy off the boulder, but it was all right. I might do it again someday. I'm 48 and climbing boulders in the middle of a park. The snobby said, that's not very good because you could hurt your ankle, and who's going to look after me? Who's going to make my dinner? Oh, well, I suppose he cares in a way. Don't you, dear? Hammy Hunter, hi, thanks for coming in, Hammy Hunter. Yes, been waiting for the main event. Had to watch all the warm-up shows lead. I know, them warm-up shows. Oh, my God, don't they go on? They're like a bunch of old men. Nat, 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 nat. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, they are old men. Yeah. Well, I'm here now, and I have my, well, Madonna Rebel Heart Tour t-shirt on that I bought when I went to Rebel Heart, and my stream today is Act of Contrition. So that is another word is confessions. It was a song of Madonna's on a like a prayer album, and she sang it with Prince. So yeah, there you go. Hammy Hunter. It wasn't a boulder, it was a pebble. It just looked, no, it was a boulder. It was. It had all the hand grips in it, and I got up there. Some bloke that was down on the floor, he went, well done for getting up there, love. I was like, yeah, thanks. Quite chuffed, actually. I go back to college tomorrow. It's not open for everyone. It's only for the special needs. As I'm autistic, it's going to be safe in college tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. And just antibacterial, everything you touch. Hi, Edward. Thanks for coming in. I'll see your new video. I'll watch that later. Captain Jerk. Woohoo. Hiya, Captain Jerk.
Can I call you Sexy Dusty without being blocked?
Yes, you can, Edward. It was just a silly mistake. It's all right. We have banter. We know how far we can take it and how far we don't. So you're fine. You're fine, Edward. So yeah. Chelino. Hi, Chelino. Thank you for coming in. Snobby did not say hi. Tim Palmer. Hi, Tim. Thanks for coming in. Our thoughts are with you and everything. So stay strong. Yeah. So other than that, I have been blabbering on.
I gave him the old what's up, man?
What's up, man? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I even said Tim Palmer.
Oh.
This is exactly what I've done.
Well, today for Mother's Day, I didn't get flowers. I don't like flowers because they die. My favourite Madonna songs are Holiday and La Isla Bonita. Holiday is too much played. I do like it, especially if I'm going on a holiday. La Isla Bonita, I love, and my Zumba teacher made a dance up to that, so it's a bit more salsa-y, but I love La Isla Bonita as well. Yeah, I don't like flowers, don't like chocolates because Snobby eats them. So my daughter bought me a pair of slippers, a couple of necklaces and a charm for my Pandora bracelet. And she's getting my eyebrows tattooed, but obviously all the beauty places have shut down at the moment. So
did you see what Amjad wrote? My favourite Madonna.
Yes, I've already spoken about it.
Holiday. Don't
you listen to me? He obviously hears me, but he doesn't listen to me.
What?
Yeah. Right then. How are you? Yeah. Everyone's saying hi to everyone. Yes. Yeah, so, and my son, my darling son, gave me money. So he gave me £50. So I don't know. I might have a tattoo with it, or I might buy some tools. Now I'm getting the little because I used my new drill the other day, and I was gonna I should have done a video. Actually, I might do a video. Yeah, I'm not gonna say nothing. Yeah, so I used my new drill the other day, and then the battery died, so I had to charge the batteries and everything. And I just thought, oh, I could buy some new drill bits after last week's talking about the bits and everything. So I'll have to see. I think I want some new writing to go down here, Rebel Heart. I don't know yet. I'll have to see how it's going, because the tattoo shop shut yesterday. That was it. Their doors are closed yesterday because of this virus thing. So obviously you don't realise how had it to get you some, how hard it is. Yeah, I know. That's what my kids say all the time, because I don't like bits and bobs. I like presents that I'm going to use. I'd be happy if my daughter bought me my makeup for a couple of months, or hair stuff I'm going to use, and that's it. I don't like all teddy bears. I'm not a teddy bear girl. Like a bit of pink fluff every now and then, but nothing, no flowers, no chocolates, don't drink alcohol. So yeah, I'm awkward. You could say that, Edward. For what we could do with a workshop, Ali. All right. Us men do that. We get used to turning off to the wife's voice, if that's what all right, okay. Okie dokes. I think it's just a man thing then. I thought it was snobby because he is deaf in one ear. It would help, yeah. I got Snobby a gift, but he will have to stay. Oh, really? You two are going to carry that on, that bromance on? I bought my uncle the Madonna Immaculate Collection album from the charity shop. It was 99p for the CD. My uncle listens to it all the time. I like Ariana Grande and Meghan Trainor, Kylie Minogue. Good singers. I like Meghan Trainor. Ariana Grande, I'm a bit. Kylie Minogue, Snobby likes Kylie Minogue. I like some of her songs. I like On a Night Like This. That's a good song. And I like Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Pink, Cardi B. I like all music. So yeah. Dirt Rider. Hi, Dirt Rider. Thanks for coming in. Welcome. Right, let me put this out because I have been chatting now for 13 minutes. Wow, 13 minutes on my own. Yeah, so the link's there if anyone wants to come and keep me company, as long as you can move about in the basement and do jazz hands, then you're fine. Yeah, there's not many new people in, so everyone knows the rules of the stream. 2 emojis, no caps, only in names. Keep it clean or my mods will be mean. I know, go on, Edward, I know. Here's my friend. Jazz hands. There you go. Oh no, you got to wave them. You got to do the jazz hands. No, not wave. That's better. Not wave you.
I know. I'm joking.
All right.
If it's an over 8 stream, I would use the language, but I'm not using the language. But yeah, we've just had some sad news this afternoon. So we've just been told there's a second case in our area, and we've just been told there is no travel now by the public people, by the nurses and doctors here. That's just so. Yes.
Yeah, I think my daughter's going stir crazy already, and she ain't even been confined for a week yet.
Morrison's is doing me nothing.
Sorry?
Morrison's are doing me nothing. The rule last week was to help the elderly, NHS, and the invulnerable and disabled. This week it's NHS only this week, and they've changed the rule. So what's happened is my sister-in-law wants to go shopping with us in the morning at 7 o'clock to go and get our shopping to prioritise, get us sorted, and she can't. She's been told not allowed to. So.
Oh right. I couldn't ask you to do jazz hands because you're driving. Oh, you can. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right, darling. Yeah, I'm doing all right. On my way to work.
Oh, wow. Wow, you're going in.
Key worker, right?
Yes.
I'm a key
He's
worker.
a noddy. He's in a noddy van.
Yes.
I'm a key worker. Someone's got to keep the trains running.
Aye, definitely.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've had an argument with Morrison. So we had an argument with Morrison's because, like I said, we have been trying 8 days to get a little bit of shopping, but yeah,
No,
not good.
Amjad said his favourite song by Kylie Minogue is Spinning Around, and his favourite Meghan Trainor song is I'm Gonna Lose. Legend. Yeah, I like Meghan. Oh, I like Meghan Trainor's song No.
I like you. Spin me right round, baby, right round.
I like Sealed with a Kiss. It's a song I want to sing to Snobby one day.
Oh, I ain't going to say nothing.
No, I'm not.
No, it's just best not to. Shall I show you something? She's going to kill me, right? I'll show you. This is my daughter, Polar Ice.
I'll do it.
Yeah. Hi, hon. Right, I'm going to show you down here so she don't know. Yeah, but this is how stir crazy she's going. Hang on, let me put me on the screen. All right. Oh, hang on, let me turn it up. Ready?
Yeah.
So you know you can't say any bad words. Yeah. You know the words I don't like you to say.
Yeah, we can say shut up.
No, that's not a nice word.
Yeah, we can say fucking asshole.
No, don't say that word. That's a very bad word.
Yeah, that's a very bad word.
She's playing that TikTok thing.
She's off her head.
Yeah. Yeah, that TikTok app.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's crazy. That
she's going crazy at the moment.
Yeah. Mick, did you fix your internet last night?
Sorry?
Mick, did you fix your internet?
Don't know what it was, mate. It's right now. Don't know what it was. No idea.
No.
I got rid of about 16 videos off my laptop. Might have something to do with it. So
yeah,
thinned it out a bit and had a bit of a clear out on the old laptop. So yeah.
I did email you because I was concerned. That's all.
I did see, babe. Yeah, not a problem. Yeah, no worries.
Hi, Lucky Seven. Thanks for coming in.
Hey,
Lucky Seven said hi, Mick.
You know the Green Gunner.
Hi,
Mike. To be on TV. It reminds me of Tina.
I do.
You had your haircut, Joe?
I've had it a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, it looks nice. I had mine cut. I've had yeah, it looks nice.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah.
Cakes Tries. Hi, thanks for coming in, hon. How you been up? What you been up to, Tina?
Not a lot with this chest infection.
Yeah.
I'm on antibiotics for it from my doctor, so. But when I go out to do my shopping, I've got to make sure that I'm not anywhere near anybody that's going to give me anything.
That's right, Tina. That's right. So it is hard, though, isn't it, when you've got to go shopping?
Dusty, say Mick for me, thank you.
Shandog says thank you, Mick.
Hey, Shandog.
For what? For what?
He didn't say for what. He just said to tell you thank you.
Ask him what for. I've got no idea.
What for, Shandog?
Oi.
Yeah.
Oi.
Oh, Jason Hughes, hi. Thanks for coming in. Hope you're having a good day. Shandog, Cake Prize. Yeah, so other than that,
Can I say, cheer everyone up? Here goes.
Go on,
I'm going to cheer everybody up.
hang on.
What's that?
Oh, little puppy.
Oh, isn't it cute? He wants whacking with a big stick. Isn't it lovely?
Oh. Name Luna, 8 weeks old. Luna, name 8 weeks old. We're training her at the moment, and we're looking after her as well. My sister-in-law's looking as a nurse.
Oh, she's lovely.
How was your Chinese last time, Dust?
Lovely.
Good.
It was beautiful. How was your pizza?
What is Snobby? Yeah, still reeling from it now. It's lush.
What did Snobby have?
Yeah.
Chinese.
I'm not having Chinese. I'm sticking to my morals. I'm not having Chinese. Gutless. No willpower at all. He walked in that kitchen, smelled the old noodles, and walked into the cupboard like that. Oh.
But was it toast or Chinese?
No willpower at all. What was up with the big speech on you are not doing that? I am not. No, damn it. Pancake roll, chicken, mate.
I don't know where he's gone. He's gone out in the kitchen. Bye, Amjad. Thanks for coming in. Enjoy listening to your music. And stay safe tomorrow at college.
Did Shamrock come back to you?
No. Hi,
Hey, Granny.
All right.
Thanks for coming in. Oh, I know what he's going to do. Here he is. Hang on.
I like Chinese.
You tart. You tart. I'm not having Chinese.
How can you refuse calamari, prawn balls, and sweet and sour sauce?
My lord. Do you know what they put in there? You got any idea what they put in there? He's sitting there eating out of a trough, isn't he? He got stuck straight into it. You're wicked, Snob. Wicked.
No,
Never again I'm going to believe a word you say.
I did disinfect all the trays and everything. So.
I forgot Ali's phone on vibrate.
He enjoyed
Snobby.
it. I know.
No willpower at all. After the big speech, you gave a bigger speech than Boris Johnson last night, and then you buckled.
I'm running for London Mayor next year.
I don't think you'll be running
Granny.
nowhere after eating that, Madam
Granny's in the house.
Oh God! You quick on the draw there, Dusty.
I know, sorry, Granny.
Did you have a pudding as well, Snobby, or not?
No, to be honest with you, I probably ate about a quarter of what I normally would.
All right. Because I heard they do some nice Wuhan waffles now. They're quite nice.
Yeah, but I mean, he's our local. Well, I say our local. He's the Chinese guy that we get it from, and have been getting it from for many years. And apparently, when he comes to the door, he actually says, "Listen, I'm nearly at closing point here because just nobody is buying anything."
Yeah.
He said, "If it don't pick up, I'm going to shut this shop down."
Yeah, that's what it is.
Actually, to put it in better words, he was near enough crying.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it is. People are scared, right? People are scared. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Not
You know?
Edward said, was it better than Dustin's cookies?
Well, there weren't no black bits in it.
I'm live.
You right, Granny?
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't believe you had Chinese last night, Snobby. I'm ashamed of you. Disgusting.
Well, I had
What are you doing?
curry today.
I'm gonna I'm going to do a curry next week, a lamb curry.
Is that mini milk? Is that mini milk I just heard then?
No.
No, it's Granny's daughter.
Oh, okay, I thought it was.
It's my wild animals.
I thought I heard an
It's
8-year-old
not a wild
in the stream.
animal, no.
Oh, don't.
Guys, back up. I can't breathe. 6 foot away. 6 feet.
Yeah.
Same difference.
It is cakes. It is the
I
best.
think it's that one.
We haven't had Chinese for over 2 weeks.
You never know what Chinese might have in it. The dog, the cat, the horse.
Well, actually, Sparky, I do shop in the same shop as my Chinese man.
Yeah.
We get our food from the same place. So
Here.
the big wholesalers. So I am lucky with that. I do know, like, I've seen him around with everything on his trolley. So
yeah.
Not saying he can't go nowhere else, but I don't. And his one is very tasty as well.
As long as you don't eat the pork chow mein, you'll be all right.
Yeah. I'm going to the building. It's too noisy out here.
Okay, Granny.
It sounds like she's got tied up by gaffer tape.
in the house.
Yeah, I just see that just while I was doing this. Hi, David Young. Thanks for coming in.
Hi, David. How you doing, buddy boy?
Hope you're having a good day.
I found out some interesting.
Tim Palmer. How are you, Tim?
I got your email, Tim. Thanks for the update, buddy boy.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, mate. I'll email back to you tomorrow, buddy.
Put my keys down.
Yeah.
Hey, Tim.
I know you've been very busy, Mick. I know you have. That's why I'm not annoyed with you.
Say again, Sparky.
I know you've been busy, so I haven't been in contact with you much.
Yeah, I've been flat out. Well, Mrs. P come home from. That's all right. Mrs. P come home from work today, and she pretty much just got in the door, stripped off, clothes straight in the wash.
Yeah.
Handbag disinfected, purse disinfected, keys disinfected, inside of the car disinfected, before she could even cross the threshold.
Oh.
It's the NHS guidelines.
Yeah.
Got to keep it as sterile as you can. My hands are actually starting to go sore where we're using so much stuff in our house because of soap.
Yeah. Did you? Yeah, that's okay, Kate. Did you go Tesco's this morning, Mick? Because they were doing it for the NHS people. No,
we don't need to go. So yeah, I'm only going shopping as and when we need to. I'm keeping out of it because one person's in there got it, then that's the whole store's got it. Mother-in-law's on about going tomorrow just to go and get some curry sauces or something. So I can get them in.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget your credit cards or your bank cards or whatever y'all use over there.
What's happening?
Those need to be wiped down too, because if you put it in one of those credit card sliders, people's had their hands on their credit card.
Anywhere, you know what I mean?
And
we got enough food in the house.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to do is just go over and get some bread and milk.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, but apparently today the queues is massive coming out of the Morrisons where we are, and the staff has said, "Why are you queuing up? Well, we've got enough food to feed the planet." You know what I mean? It's like the panic is just ridiculous now in this town.
And it is a lot more. You can catch it a lot easier than what people think.
Yeah,
I've been talking to. Go ahead.
Mrs. P went to work this morning, and apparently one of her co-workers, she went into Sainsbury's in Bognor this morning from half past 7 till 8 o'clock. They do NHS workers only for half an hour.
Yeah.
There was 600 NHS workers at the door.
Wow.
Oh, for goodness sake.
600.
Hi, Scotty. Thanks for coming in.
They had to all share. They had to show their NHS cards and what have you.
Yeah.
But there was 600 NHS workers at the door, and they got swamped. They weren't ready for them.
Cakes Tries in the chat says, get Dream Cream from Lush online. If your hands are hurting, it's good for hydration.
Yeah.
And I don't think he heard me because he's froze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what have you been up to, Granny?
Nothing. I've been talking to my daughter this morning. She works for the CDC, and as a death investigator, and they are actually, when people pass away, they are still contagious.
It's still contaminated.
Still contagious.
Yeah.
And they're not letting any that pass away. They're not going to be able to have a funeral. They have to be cremated.
Yeah.
And it has to be teleprompt. It can't be. You can't be there. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, I heard that about Italy as well. They're not in Italy. They're just doing mass burials, and they're not letting family at the funeral, like in the church or.
Yeah, they can't visit the hospital or anything.
No.
And she said anything when you use you get the sanitary wipes and all that stuff, you have to have 70%, but you don't want over 70%. Because what happens is if you go over 70%, it actually dries the cell out that carries the virus. It doesn't get into it and break it down like it needs to because it gives it a hard shell. And then when you wipe, it just spreads it around when you crack it open. You have to, like if you do anything you wipe off, you need to spray it, and then you need to let it set until it dries.
Yeah. All right. So don't spray and wipe, just spray and leave it. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
And not over 70% alcohol, because anything over dry it and cause a hard case on it. Then people will touch it, it'll break open and they'll get it.
Yeah, they're staying here at the moment. If you look at there's one report in our local little newsletters we get. They're on about soap is the best, and if you can't, use a little bit of sanitizer. But they're on about supplying everybody at the moment in the local vicinity, like NHS soap, just in this area. And I said that's no issues. I've been using soap today. We do cooking, and when I do cooking, I always wash my hands. And everyone looks at me like gone out. Like when I was at my sister-in-law's, it's like I use soap there. I use soap all over the place, majority of the time. So
yeah.
And when you put your hand sanitizer on, you have a tendency to rub it in.
Yep. You don't.
Do not rub it in. You put it on, let it stay wet, and let it air dry.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, that's very important.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good bit of advice, everybody. So there you go. You can't get better than getting it from Granny.
And I really feel for my daughter, because if they go into quarantine, she has to work, and she will not be able to come home. She will have to stay where she's at.
Yeah.
Oh,
at the office.
Evening, Jason.
Yeah. Has
Hi,
she got
Jason.
children, Granny?
Yeah, a bunch, 7 of them.
Oh, wow. So she won't even get...
No, but that's where my oldest daughter is right now, so she'll be able to help take care of the babies and stuff.
Yeah.
And she may have to, if they don't quarantine her to the office, she has got a travel trailer. She'll have to stay in the travel trailer and stay away from the kids, which is at the bottom of the hill where she lives.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Mailman. Another fact. Your mail.
Yes.
The virus can live for 12 hours on paper.
Yes.
And it can live for 48 hours on stainless steel.
Yes.
So if you go to the gas pumps and you pump yourself gas, make sure to take a wipe with you and clean that off and wear gloves. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
And the mail, you shouldn't bring it straight in the house. You should, like I said, it can live 12 hours on paper.
Yeah.
This is all from the CDC straight. This isn't from this one said, that one said.
Yeah.
She's getting all this information from the CDC. And what else was there? Seems like there was something else.
CDC is something.
It's the Center for Disease Control. It's the big thing in the United States.
Yeah.
Big one in the United States.
Yeah. I mean, they're on about that one yesterday morning. The postman said he can leave the post on the doorstep looking, we've got a porch for it and the parcel. Yeah. And he said he can't come any further. That's fine, mate, no worries at all. But as soon as I got it near it, I just took the stuff off and then washed my hands with soap.
That's it.
Yeah. Well, that's what's crazy around here. One of the first cases that we had, it was a post office delivery guy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Snobby had to have a little talk. Yeah, Snobby had to have a little talk with our daughter today because she's been getting parcels from online clothing stores, and as he said,
Yeah.
you just don't know nothing, do you?
No,
So
no.
Right.
Wash your hands straight away with soap as soon as you can, and that's what I've been told. But my sister-in-law's a nurse, and my brother-in-law's a firefighter, and he works for electrical company appliances.
Mhm.
They've both got to work at home now because the company's not closed, but it's just they can't do anything about it because he works with stainless steel and metal, and he's just been told that what's going to happen is going to happen.
Yep.
So
Yeah, but what about what is it? A couple of years ago, not even that, I don't think. Ebola, yeah,
Yeah.
right. That was another great big massive deal. Where it went globally, worldwide, mainly came from Africa. You know, there were thousands of people that died from Ebola.
Yeah.
Right. This is just another one of them scaremongering tactics. Yes, people are dying, and I do have the utmost sympathy for these losses.
Yeah.
For all the families that have lost a loved one in this, but it's just another one of these epidemics or pandemics that is spreading across the world yet again, but with another name.
But but it does have a very high infection rate, and like I said, it's they're expecting to start having 200 people a day into the morgue down there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but do we look back on the records of when people were dying from Ebola?
Well, here in my state, I really don't have that. You know, we didn't even hear that much about it. So, you know, I was kind of, you know, that was no big deal around here.
Yeah, we had nurses and everything that got done by the Ebola.
You know, I mean, obviously now multimedia has become so big nowadays, you know, and it just spreads like wildfire. Yes, there is a concern. There's always a concern when there's a massive, a massive contagious disease around, you know, and basically, what can you do apart from protect yourself?
Be very cautious.
Yeah.
That's why I'm sharing this information, because I know where it comes from. It didn't from hearsay. It comes straight from the CDC to my daughter because she works for them.
Which is better than what we're getting in Britain, Granny. Believe me. Yeah. Because we're not getting we're getting these people that keep coming up and saying things, and it's
see, that's like I didn't know that the body was still infected after a person passed away.
No, either.
That's why they took them away.
No, it's like I can't believe, right? This is a man-made illness, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. Now, maybe I'm a bit away with the fairies, but I believe that these stories and films come from somewhere. Nobody has got that sort of imagination to think it up. I believe that their intelligence, whatever, of when they're going to do investigating how to write a story or whatever, it comes from somewhere. Now, plenty of things, when they make this illness, they also, like the virus, they always make an antivirus.
Not always.
Right. Yeah. And I can't believe that to this date that China's had it, Italy's had it, everywhere's got it now, but Italy's being hit the worst. And still, all these scientists across the world, not one has come up with an antivirus yet. I can't believe it.
But did you notice there's no more deaths in China? 2 days after the coronavirus was set off, there was no more deaths in China. All of a sudden it stopped.
So we're being told.
And
China's
my son stays in Malta and he's on lockdown.
Is he?
He's on and he's got 5 children.
Oh,
and he's got a restaurant.
Yeah.
You know, so all that's closed.
Well,
hi, Barry Butler. Thanks for coming in.
I'm lucky. I can lock myself down. I don't have to go out. I've got the food I need and everything. So
only problem is I've got to travel for Friday this week 2 hours away to go to the bank. And I've been told not to travel, but I have to travel. I've got permission to travel as long as I am careful what I do. but it's on public transport. And people saying to me, you shouldn't go, you shouldn't go, you shouldn't go. I said, I have to. I'm not a fear of it, because if you get frightened of it, it will get you, because you're panicking too much.
Well,
I'm not
put wipes on your. Take a packet of wipes and take a pair of plastic gloves with you.
Yeah, exactly what I'm going to be doing. I've got my gloves, I've got everything, so I'm taking
And
caution.
wipe everything down before you touch it.
Yeah.
Aye.
And the thing is,
Treasures, hi, thanks for coming in. You're new to the stream. Welcome.
Yeah. The 4 companies will not take any card payment over the phone. They won't take payments over the internet banking. They said it's cash or you lose it. That's it.
Crazy.
And that's nuts.
Crazy, because it's like I don't know where I went yesterday, and my son turned around and said, "Mum, make sure you get your card on you, because they're not accepting cash."
Yeah. Yeah, this is it. The company's accepting cash only. It says on their website the only thing they can pay by is cash. In the hole in the wall thing, and you have to pay it there and then on the day. If you don't pay it, you don't get it. You don't get your services. And it's really ridiculous.
UK Scrapper, hi, thanks for coming.
Hello, UK Scrapper.
Hi, UK.
And I mean, the bank said to me yesterday, I'm ringing them up. I said, "Can I contact us on the account?" "Yeah, you can, but you need to go into the bank first." I said, "That's crazy. That I don't want to go to the bank. I don't want to go into that kind of facilities." But they're saying I have to. It's just crazy.
Our banks have shut down here.
Yeah, well, we've got 2 hours, 2.5 hours away the nearest bank to us.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been an absolute beautiful day at this end of the UK, right? And we're about 35 miles from sort of a coastline, and because it's been a wonderful day today, this particular area has absolutely been banged out with people today, right?
Yeah.
So there must have been a good few thousand people that have all mass gathered, and they don't care, right? They're not going to be controlled by the governments or by anybody. Yeah. They are going to do what they want when they want, right? Yeah. Regardless of risks. Yeah, because it seems to me, I might be completely wrong, but it seems to me these governments, right? I know there's something going on right now. Yeah, they want to control you. Yeah, more and more and more to make us more like lemmings. We must comply. We must conform. We must do this. We must do that. Yeah, and this is just another one of their ways of being able to dictate. Because most governments and most people in power are dictators.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And if we don't comply, now they're looking at the statistics now. Who is complying and who ain't? They've shut restaurants down. They've shut pubs down here. They're doing their utmost to make it rules. Because I've heard the Scottish Prime Minister go on today about the rules. Hold on a second. Who lives by rules? No, they're guidelines. Yeah.
Guidelines, yeah.
She kept making it a point of rules that the Scottish Prime Minister is setting out in Scotland. Rules.
Well, it sounds like he needs to go back to school and figure out the right way to talk to people and do a speech.
Yeah.
It's just another way of making put you in a pigeonhole. Right, we've got you. Yeah, we're gonna make you that worried you're gonna go out mentally shopping, and buy everything. The only winners this week have been the fat cats that own all these massive supermarkets because they've sold out of everything.
Yeah, 100%,
exactly.
And
the rules are made to be broken. They're only there as a guideline. But when people are saying rules, I don't like that too much. I don't like that word rules.
I totally agree with you.
And as Edward said, his doctor says, and I can remember, doctors do say the best thing is fresh air. But these people at the local seaside resort, they're like all close proximity of each other. So they're queuing up to buy chips and donuts and everything. Just like...
It's just another way. I know there's a problem going on right now in the world, but when you look at the billions of people that are alive, right? Just for instance, India. There's like so many billion people in India.
Workshop George, hi there. Thanks for coming in.
Oi, evening, Dusty.
He's new.
Evening, George.
Oi, oi. Oi, oi, Savaloy. And Benedict White. Hi, thanks for coming in. I think Boris had issued guidelines, but too many people think they don't apply to them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they did say on the news today that it is the younger generation.
Yeah.
Because they're the ones that keep thinking they're invincible and everything else.
What are they going to do? Because you can be a carrier without showing any symptoms.
Yeah.
And what are they going to do when they carry it home to their grandparents or their parents and they die?
This is what I said to Snobby.
One of the dogs.
No, it weren't one of the dogs. This is what
Snobby.
I said. I know, farting like a trooper. That's what I said to Snobby. Like, these children don't act, they could wipe out their grandparents. And if anybody else is ill in the family, it's like, oh, I don't know what to do.
That's why I'm staying home. That's my choice, and that's what I'm going to do. I don't care
JJ
what
Motors,
anybody else.
Sorry, JJ Motors, I agree with you 100% there. That's what I've already said. I agree with you 100%.
Can you tell that Barstow that I never knew he posted that bloody video?
I didn't know Barstow to Vegas was here.
Well, I did, but I didn't know he
Hi,
posted
Barstow to Vegas. I wasn't being rude.
Yeah.
My plan is just to stay away from people, period.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want yourself or your husband or your family catching it.
Well, my husband will die. If he gets it, he will die. There is no doubt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't want that.
And I do not want my husband to die.
No.
He is too sick and he could not do it. He
wouldn't be able to. I'm the same, Granny.
And I definitely don't want him to die in a hospital without me there with him. So
no.
Sunny, Granny, Sparky, and Tina.
I don't like Sparky.
Oh, sorry.
I'm joking.
He's joking. Come on, come and say
Hello.
hello.
It's the golden girl.
She cooked me a lamb roast today, and it was lovely. So
lovely.
Yeah.
Where's mine?
Nice.
And she bought me a nice necklace, a mama necklace. So.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, very nice.
Apple crumbles.
Can you make Workshop George a moderator, please?
Oh yeah, and I showed them that.
What one?
The swearing one. And she's made rhubarb crumble for later.
Oh, lovely.
It's out of a bloody tin.
No, it ain't. I just stood out there and made it.
What, rhubarb?
You didn't see me.
Where did you get the tin opener?
I didn't use the tin opener because it weren't in the tin. It weren't in the tin.
What, the rhubarb?
It went in the tin. It went in the tin.
Really?
I made it.
You chopped up.
You tried to trick me there, didn't you, by saying, where did I get the tin opener from?
Yeah.
Did it work, did it?
Yeah.
Cuter than you.
Yeah.
Well done.
Oh, could they?
I've been socially isolating myself.
All done.
For the next
Everyone's saying hi to you.
Anyway.
Well, actually, she's just gone out in the garden, and the house next door is a HMO, House of Multiple Occupancy, and she's just heard them snotting up and spitting it out in the back garden. So she's just shouting
Kids off. And they didn't
Hi, Jimmy C.
Hey, Jimmy C.
Hello, Jimmy C.
This is my daughter, Jimmy C. This is Polar Ice. Oh, and there's someone in the basement.
Who is it? Make sure.
Oh,
I knew you'd come back.
I fell asleep. Oh. After all that speech yesterday, I will not be defeated. I'm an independent man. I'm not having Chinese. He had Chinese.
Yeah, he's already claimed him about it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've already chicken chow made his ass about that.
Oh, he had roast pork chop.
Don't say.
Hey, Parkness.
He said something. Sorry, guys, that's just my opinion. What did he say? Oh, here we go. I always thought Britain was free country, and I'll be honest, I'm going to get so just keep washing my hands as told, but nobody, not even a government, is keeping me locked. You know what I mean? I can understand. You know, we've had many problems in the world, you know, that have been created. You know, You know, I think they've even gone as far as infecting
That's all right,
mosquitoes.
Benedict.
Yeah.
So we get malaria. You know, malaria is a killer. Ebola's a killer. You know, we've had so many viruses and stuff. In my lifetime.
Partner, Kai, thanks for coming in.
I feel your pain. It drove me to wine at 5 p.m. on a Sunday.
And then she gets all that when she's had a glass of wine.
And then she goes on. And then she goes on that app and starts talking to herself in a baby voice.
Yeah.
Can't download it.
Benedict, that's okay. We love bonfires here. We always have a bonfire, don't we, out in the back garden?
We do.
Yeah, so other than
Burn
that,
off all the evil spirits.
yeah, fire.
Poland. Bluebear's got the wing tonight.
You got the wrong dog, dear. That's Bluebear.
We tried to blame the wrong dog.
Was that Snobby's ass?
Yeah.
Oh my
And
God.
then he blamed the wrong dog. The dog he was blaming ain't even sitting there.
Oh, really, Benedict White?
Ugly
Oh,
as sun
Some
and-
anti-malarias might combat this coronavirus.
Yeah, they have said
There
other
you go.
diseases.
I'm going out to touch every lamppost in Dagenham.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They're going to run every post.
Oh, Poppet's in. He's going out.
Poppet,
Come and say hello.
Nah.
Oh.
Shout out, Logan.
Is it because that big
Poppet.
bloke's on there?
Hi, Mojo. Bye, Mojo.
Hello, Poppet.
Oh dear.
What time do you start work then, Mick?
Dad, see you come say bye.
Look, Dusty.
Yeah.
Good.
You got
Thank you,
Nice.
Tina.
nice cup of tea, that.
Thank you.
Fighting the virus.
See, this is what I mean. They don't understand. They're giving us all lockdown, and that means families are now all
I am in
together.
hospital in quarantine.
Yeah.
Oh,
What? Is you what?
Mark's in hospital. Mark, the 8 man, is in hospital. He's in
Oh,
quarantine.
my God. Oh, Mark, I hope you get on all right, mate.
I hope you go on okay, mate.
It got worse. Prayers are with you, mate.
He was running a temperature last night of 39, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I hope you're fine. Well, hope you.
I
Yeah.
hope you're okay. I hope you get over it, mate.
Yeah.
But we'll be thinking of you and prayers
Yep.
with you.
Thinking of you, Mark.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Wow.
No chatting them nurses up, Mark. Not like the mayor hostesses. Just leave yourself alone.
And they used to have little pricks around them as well.
Oh.
Hey,
You gotta do
this is
it on
Dusty
it.
Street. Keep it clean and don't be mean. Come on.
Yeah. Keep it
I couldn't
clean.
resist it. I couldn't resist it.
Timing
You
that.
see Tina's back.
Enhance quinine, hydro, chloro, whatever, winning. Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to try and be clever and say all them words, but yeah. All right. So the stuff inside the malaria tablets is meant to help with this.
That's what India have been doing.
Oh, is that
trying to
what
cure
India?
it with other virus cures.
See, why?
And apparently, so they say.
Right, now I'm seeing a little picture here. I believe, right, as I said earlier on, about a virus is made and always an antivirus is made, right? I believe now it's going to be a third, I don't know if India's a third world country, but a poorer country than England, America and China that come up with a cure.
Yeah.
And they're going to
I
be
hope so.
yeah, and they're going to be worth millions, billions. Yeah. And they'll be the biggest thing on this planet because they come up with the virus to this illness, the antivirus.
At least you get a night nurse anyway, Mark.
Yeah.
She had corona.
Oh. Yeah. So throw a lot of tonic water down your neck and you'll be fine. Yeah. Quinine's in. Yeah. I think Mick. Not the newer ones. Oh.
Where's he gone?
Where'd you go?
Got the outlet, you're going to get a word in.
No, he's at work.
I'm joking.
He's at work. Old malaria tablets, not the new ones. I ain't got no old ones left. So,
Oh, furniture outside.
What?
Right, I'm gonna move because I'm up.
You're hot.
I polarise. Take care.
Staying for 3 months. Yes. Yes, I could. Edward staying for 3 months. Snobby could.
I couldn't.
Mojo and Polar Ice couldn't.
I've got cabin fever at day 2.
Iron Brew has quinine as well.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I was actually told a joke today. It's just for me to remember it word for word. A lady goes to the supermarket, like Shop Corner or wherever it was, and she asked for a couple of tins of cat food. And the store owner says, "You haven't got a cat." She says, "I have." She says, "Oh, I've got a cat." He said, "Well, you're going to have to bring the cat in here to prove that you've got a cat." Okay, she says. So she's gone trotting home. She's come back with a cat. And he's gone, "Oh, okay, then here's your 2 tins of cat food." So anyway, the following day, she's gone back in the shop. And she said, "I'd like 2 tins of dog food, please." And he's gone, "You haven't got a dog, you've got a cat." She went, "No, I've got a dog as well." "Well, you'll have to bring the dog in to prove it." So she's done no more. She's trotted off, come back with a dog. He's gone, "Oh, no problem. Here's your 2 tins of dog food." Anyway, the following day, she's got this box.
A7.
She's got this box and she's put it on the counter. And it's got a hole in the top. He said, "So what's that?" He said, he said, "Well, you put your finger in it." He went, "No, it'll bite me." She said, No, it won't bite you." He went, "Are you sure?" He went, "Yes." She said, "Yeah, it won't bite you." So anyway, he's done no more. He's put his finger in this hole. And as he's brought his finger out, it's covered in shit. She said, "Well, can I have 2 rolls of toilet paper, please?"
Oh.
God.
I don't get it.
Right.
Mick wouldn't get it, would he?
Mark, Dusty, Mark says that he's going to be in for 12 days now.
Wow.
And he's only allowed paracetamol, and that's what they're giving him.
Good luck.
And there's 12 people in the same ward as him, got the same thing.
Right. Can we welcome, is she ready yet? Cakes Tries to the stream? Yep, she sure has. Hi, Han.
Hello. I know I look crazy, but I'm trying to get ready for my show at the same time. But you were all so gosh darn interesting. I needed to come and talk to y'all.
Yeah.
The y'all was for Granny. Hello, Granny.
Hello.
Y'all okay? I'm from south of Birmingham.
South of Birmingham.
South of Birmingham. South of Birmingham. I'm in the posh part.
Oh,
The posh
right.
ends.
Posh part of Birmingham. Yeah, right.
Well, Sparky's from, where are you from, Sparky?
Cornwall, UK.
No, I thought you was Cornwall Island.
I know,
Tina's from Scotland.
Inverness.
Inverness.
Nice.
Mick, you're from
The South.
the South, Bognor
The
Regis.
South.
I'm from the South.
Granny's
The South.
Granny, where are you from? West Virginia.
Yes, West Virginia.
Nothing high.
And I'm
Absolutely adore Granny's accent.
and,
Amazing.
and I'm from Essex.
Essex. My cat's from Essex.
Really?
I have a really fluffy ginger cat. I don't know where he is. I've got the 3 girls are in here, but the boy's probably in there somewhere, and he's from Essex.
Oh,
It's very sweet. But you was all talking about soap. Now I work for Lush, hence why I said to Mick, "Is Mick back?" Yes, Mick's here to buy Dream Cream, which is a moisturizer for your hands. But the reason why soap is so effective is because bacteria and viruses don't stick to anything alkaline they don't like. Your skin's natural pH is more on the acidic side. So making your skin alkaline with a solid soap will prevent bacteria and viruses. Boyfriend's like, soap will prevent bacteria and viruses from sticking to the surface and breeding and going crazy. Yes.
Oh, thank
That
you.
was the basis of what I wanted to say.
I made my own stuff up. I made my own Corona bacteria fighter. From yeah, it is. It's 99.9% alcohol proof, mixing with a bit of aloe vera, and you don't want to get in your eyes. It would probably actually blind you. To be fair.
No.
I assume you don't want to drink that stuff either.
No.
Well, I've got a bit of a long night tonight, so I could end up getting absolutely smashed on about 400 mil of that. I expect it.
Nick, you're blinded by love anyway.
I am blinded by love. Right.
Hi, WTF Mike. Thanks for coming in.
Did you hear that, Mick?
Raphael, hi there. Thank you for coming in.
Polarised said only 200 mil. You're only a little bloke.
Oh, check her out. She gets all choppy when she gets off the old camera again.
Oh, no.
Hey, Dusty, did you notice? Did you notice it's girl power tonight?
Yeah, more girls.
More women, 2 men.
Yeah. Yeah. Like
I always end up with more men than
girl
women
power
on like all of my streams.
Yeah.
It's very nice being with a load of women. All of my streams are more like conspiracy and truth kind of streams, like anti-media. So the majority of the audience and the majority of the panel are men. So it's usually just me as the only female voice. So it's it's a different change of pace. Like I wouldn't feel safe doing my makeup with like 5 other blokes, but the fact that there's 3 other women, you guys get it, you know?
Yeah.
You understand.
If you want to.
Pate's performance.
Yes, Pate's. Thank you for coming in. Much appreciated.
You can always use a shovel to put your makeup on.
Pardon?
You can always use a shovel to put your makeup on. A shovel.
Trowel. Good old trowel.
You're cheeky, Sparky.
He is. He's getting very choppy at the moment. Very choppy.
If you get a cannon with all your makeup in it, a cannon, you never know, you can do it like a Mr. Bean.
Yeah. I'm sure that would work quite well. I'm sure you wouldn't look cakey at all.
Have you seen Mick lately in makeup? It looks really cool in makeup.
I'm excited.
When did you wear makeup, Nick?
Check me out. When have I ever worn makeup?
I don't know.
Sparky. Easy now, boy. Easy, Sparky boy.
You gotta laugh sometime, you know what I mean?
Telling your secrets, Mick. Tell us about it, Snobby.
Yeah, come Snobby.
What's that?
Tell us about Mick's makeup.
Well, I put too much eyeliner on.
I don't need to wear makeup.
Oh, dear.
I go for the au naturel look.
Oh,
I don't like.
Really?
I only wear makeup when I go out. I don't wear it any other time.
All I wear is me 99.9% alcohol with me aloe vera.
I can't figure out how to wear it. It always looks like crap on me, so I just don't try no more.
Well, I wear makeup even when I'm not well. And Friday, my hairdresser come round. Well, no, I got up early, so I was up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go to Tesco's, which I just tied my hair back, and that I weren't doing makeup then. And then my hairdresser come round early afternoon to do my roots, and I didn't put makeup on. I think it was about 3-4 o'clock, and then I went and put some makeup on. I can't not wear makeup. And Snobby goes to me, "You look rough," and I was like, "Really?"
How rude.
Yeah,
That's not very nice.
yeah.
The funny thing is, he's never said that about me, Dusty.
Oh, really?
Well, you're bummed out now.
And I don't wear makeup.
Cheeky bucket.
You're trying to cause a fight.
Yeah.
To be fair, most
cruising for a bruising.
But it don't work.
He won't get a snap out of me.
Nope.
Oh,
No,
you wait till your present turns up, Dusty. Oh,
God.
yeah.
Oh yeah, look, Snobby threw a wobbly this afternoon about Polar Ice getting a parcel, so I might not be able to accept it at the front door.
Yeah, because I've got told off.
Hold up. He threw a wobbly last night because you two were going to get Chinese.
I hear ya.
Yeah.
You can't have a Chinese. I'm standing by. And next thing you know, he's stuck into a big blooming punnet, a blooming batter balls. Don't give it all the big and Snobby.
Can't hear him. Is he muted himself?
No. No, I'll just antibacterial wipe it at the door, and I've got that Ring doorbell. I'll just tell the postman to put it on the doorstep.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
Do
it.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. To be fair, that's all we're going to do. We don't need your signature, do they? All postmen now just leave it on the door, bang on the door, and stand about 4 meters back.
Yeah. That's
Good
what
enough.
I mean.
Unless your parcel starts ticking.
Yeah.
Unless you what?
Yeah, you don't want that.
Hi, Bruce. Thanks for coming in.
Terrifying.
I should get an alarm clock. Get an alarm clock and send it to Mick Mowers, you know what I mean?
I'll tell you something, Sparky, you're going to cop it. I tell you, you're going to get it big style.
Do you know, I really don't like doing...
Everyone pick on me, so I'm trying to pick on somebody else tonight.
No,
just you keep it up.
I really don't like doing pranks on people because I don't like to get my pranks back. You better not, Nick.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be good.
You better not. And I've got to do it. I've got to open it on the live stream, you say?
Yeah, hun. Yeah. Oh, come on. I've sent, out of the goodness of my heart, I've sent you a little package. How nice is that?
Yeah, definitely.
There you go.
Hey, Nick.
Hi, Nick. Thanks for coming in.
It's not every day you get a parcel sent to you. A nice little gesture.
No.
There you go, then.
That's all right, Bruce. You're welcome anytime.
You're going to love it.
I might get Snobby to do it. I don't know if I've got the guts to open it. If anything jumps out at me, I am going to scream.
Oh, it's going to be. I mean, to be fair, it's already been fed, so you haven't got to feed it another 3 or 4 days. So it'll be fine.
What's the glitter bomb things? Is it Bamf or Bumpf? I've always wanted to send like a YouTuber that, so that the YouTuber can open it. It'd be like, open this on a live stream, and then boom. It looks like fun, especially somebody who hates glitter. I mean, if it happened to me, I'd be like, yay, glitter everywhere. The boyfriend would be like, But no, I'd love to do that to people and just like randomly glitter bomb them. I think that would be hilarious, especially on live stream.
Yeah.
So I'd like all your addresses. Oh, she's evil. Oh, she's evil. She's mean. Her eyes are uneven.
I see it's got the orange light now. Look at the orange light shining.
Huh?
They've got the orange light behind them.
So are you at work, Cakes, or have they closed the shop down? Or
well, I've been signed off for 7 months because I have a chest problem, but they've shut all the shops as of Saturday. Saturday was the last day of trade, so that's really good. It took them a bit too long, but we've been giving NHS staff workers free soap for the past week and a half as well. As long as they can show us their badge, they can get a free bar of soap, which I think is great. It's really good at building stuff.
Yeah, I've been seeing on Facebook that some tattoo parlours have got all their masks and their antibacterial stuff and everything together to donate to the local hospitals and things like that, because they're running low on masks and that. So it's all
That's
good.
amazing.
Oh, that was good of them.
Free food, coffees.
Yeah, it is good. Sorry, Mick.
I went past a McDonald's tonight on the way up to work, and there's people sat down in the restaurant.
Oh,
really?
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Couldn't believe it.
Wow.
We're supposed to close.
Well, it's
They were.
Yeah, I thought they had. It's like today, Southend was chock-a-block. People had just gone down there for the day with the kids, everything. I don't know about
Same down here.
yeah.
Yeah, same down here. Bognor Seafront was absolutely manic today, apparently.
It's mad, isn't it?
Ridiculous. People
And
sat
Inverness was dead.
People sat in like a seaside fish and chip parlour. All right, it's outside, but there's like 15 tables, and people sat down eating fish and chips on the seafront together.
Yeah.
Can't figure it. Can't figure it.
People.
Yeah, as I say, we got 52 shops, 48 now officially closed now. We've just been told tonight.
Oh yeah, they're all closing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can only get McDonald's down here through a drive-through.
Well,
Yeah,
that was what I thought the crack was, Dusty. But the one where I live in Bognor is drive-through only. So is a Burger King and the KFC. I haven't been in, but I've just seen them. But yeah, I've come past a place called Dustyblonde tonight, on traffic lights, and there's people in there.
Isn't it funny though? Every other weekend this year has been rain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rain, right?
Yeah.
The weekend they say we have to stay in and do this, and we can't do that, and we can't do this. We've had lovely weather. It's been a bit cold, windy.
What chaps my arse is that all the little tiny shops that are gonna go under. But there's no question they're gonna go under. Are forced to close, and you've got the big fat cat McDonald's. They've got people in the restaurant.
Yeah, of course. Hi, Amjid. Thanks for coming back.
That's what chaps my arse.
My local McDonald's has been closed for like a week and a half, but that's half because of coronavirus, another half because Birmingham, some woman decided to go into the toilet, cover herself in petrol, and try to set the place on fire and blow it up. So you guys are all shocked, but this is Birmingham. Yeah, I know.
You said, a minute ago, you said you live in the posh end of Birmingham.
I do, which says it all, doesn't it?
I would absolutely hate to be at the rough end of it.
I think everybody would hate to be in the rough end of anything, mate. Come on now.
I think personally, it's rough everywhere. I think you always have. You've got your bad patches everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are
They're
you
all
staring
in
at
panel
me?
at the moment.
Look at him. He's a sod. I can't work out what is complicated. It's going to get out, but avoid the crowd. Yeah, that's it. Well, I'll say bring in the army.
Yeah.
But have you got them up here? But have you got them? There are 2 Tesco's so far. And there's one in Dingwall, there's one in Inverness.
Yeah, polarised. Can't wait to see the army boys.
To be fair, like, if polarised went to Tesco's Express with the army were there, they'd be like, "Oh look, let's help this little 12-year-old out. He's struggling with a bag." You know what I mean? So
they're actually up in a training thing at the West Coast, so they're going up there.
Yeah. Mummy can't wait for the army boys. Sorry.
That in this day and age, with all of the social media, everything we have to communicate with each other, that it's spreading like this. It's like back in 1918 when they had that flu that broke out and killed so many people.
Yeah.
But they didn't have the communication in place to where they were aware. And the thing is, we're all aware of it. And if we would all do our part just to stay away from each other, we could get it stopped.
Yeah. See, but what they blamed for that flu in 1918 was because it was the end of the war, or just at the end of the war, and all the soldiers and that went home to their countries, and that's how it spread.
Yep. They didn't have communication to really know that, so that's why it kept spreading.
Yeah. And
but it's been in this country since January, they're saying.
I think I would say a little bit longer.
January.
I reckon it's December, beginning of December.
Yeah, well, I would say probably a year before.
This is the 1918 flu with a modern name.
Yeah.
That's what Gaffer said. Hey, Gaffer.
Yeah.
When it started and it was so bad, had they have done the proper things at that point, they might have been able to contain it.
Yeah. And I think
Gaffer must have been lurking for a little while because he knows what we're talking about.
Because it's here, I think, and it's been here a little bit longer than what they're disclosing to us. I think it's like anything, it mutates and it changes and it's got stronger. We've had swine flu, we've had avian flu, we've had
bird flu.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've had everything in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
So
this is the worst pandemic since 100 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I play devil's advocate? Do you mind? So it's not spreading as quickly as the media would lead us to believe. Only 0.0005 of the global population have actually ever contracted the virus. I think the media is blowing this way out of proportion. I don't think we need to be panicking as much as we are. And I'm not scared of the virus. I'm scared of the after fact, like the aftermath. I'm scared that people are just handing over our human rights. Because it's very scary. I mean, look how quickly the entire world has been shut down. We can't really leave our house without social judgment. If I leave my house, my neighbor's going to be like, you know, and that's very scary how quickly the entire country has just been like, nah, fam, you can't leave. That's the scary part, not the virus. I mean, I know this sounds really bad and really controversial, but that's kind of what I do on YouTube. The people that are dying are the people that will be dying in the next year or so. And if they do have a chronic illness, like my nan, she passed away a couple of years ago, and the last few months of her life was absolute hell. I would rather, and I know how horrible this sounds, but I would rather that she caught this flu and died quickly than the months and months and months that she went on being really, really ill. And I know that's a really horrible thing to say because it's my nan, and bless her, I absolutely adored her. But for me, that's kind of how I feel. Like the people that aren't dying, I won't die. I think I've had it, to be perfectly honest. I had to cancel last week's podcast. I was in bits. And then I did a statistics show on Wednesday on a different channel. I use a different handle because I talk about my podcast a lot. I don't want people to think I'm coming into live streams and advertising my show, because that's not what I'm doing. I just like to talk to people. But yeah, I felt like garbage last week. I walk into the top of the stairs and I'm like, send an adult. But that's my I've knocked the ring light.
Yeah, but they're me on the other end. I am 65. Okay, I do have slight COPD, and if I get it to kill me, I'm not ready to go. I got a lot of life left in me. My husband has COPD. I don't want my husband to die. He is my mate. And even though he is sick, he might die in the next year. I'd rather have him for that year than for this crap to come through and kill him.
Right, and for me, that's where. Pardon?
To me, that's just a little bit cold, you know?
No, but that's where self-responsibility comes in. Yeah, no, I see exactly what you're saying, but I think that's where your self-responsibility comes in. So you and your family need to take the necessary precautions. I mean, obviously I'm self-isolated because I'm not a dick. I'm not going to go and breathe on people, you know? But I think that is where, like, I praise the care home and the key workers in care homes right now who are literally living in care homes. They don't want to catch it from other people, and the work that the NHS are doing is phenomenal. I just don't think that we need to be fucking buying all. Can I swear? I'm really sorry. Is this a swearing place? I'm so used to
swearing.
I'm so sorry. Okay.
No. Here, and we got it in these big cities, and they didn't do anything about it, and it spread like wildfire. You know, hundreds of thousands of cases now in the United States in a matter of a week or so. I mean, that's pretty darn fast. And basically, if a lot of people would be more responsible, like you say, self-responsible, then the local governments and all the other governments wouldn't have to step in and say, hey, you need to do this, because people are lacking in common sense.
Yeah.
I can't blame the government for that because of the people that's lacking in common sense.
I think there's two sides to it, isn't there? There's one side which this young lady is talking about, and there's another side which is what we are actually physically seeing, and irrespective of what the press are showing us.
I don't watch the press. I don't get my figures from.
Well, I mean, you have to watch the press to get a flavour of what's going on. But if you look at somewhere like Italy, where their entire social economics has failed. Everything has failed. You know, the hospitals are overwhelmed. They've got the army lorries taking out the dead out the streets, and you know the entire country is on its arse. You look at it on the flip side, somewhere like China, which is led by a completely different structure.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think China are giving out 100% truthful facts of what has actually happened, because their people are still on lockdown. We haven't seen the same sort of thing as bringing out their dead out of the streets like is happening quite obviously in Italy. But what we are seeing rapid numbers across the US, across the UK, across France. We are seeing those increasing by 20-30% numbers every single day.
Quickly, yeah. And there are some people in China who has worked around a way to get onto social media, and they are letting things out that went on.
Yes, that's what I was about to say, Granny.
I believe them more than I would believe the media.
Yeah, there are 3 news reporters that are no longer news reporters because obviously China's essentially a dictatorship, really, isn't it?
Yeah. And the doctors try to warn people about this.
Yeah. There was 3 news reporters that I know of that stopped being news reporters and opened up their own website, and they started to kind of whistleblow what was happening in China, and within 4 days all 3 of them stopped posting and have completely disappeared off the face of the earth. And the thing is because of the way China is run, their people just sit there and let it happen. I mean, you see these videos of people being dragged to hospital kicking and screaming, and it's like, is that what we're doing right now? Are we giving up our free rights, and are we giving up ourselves to allow our governments to treat us like that in a couple of years? Like, it's scary how many people are just like sitting back and like letting Chinese government.
But how far do we go? And I'm not trying to fight with you.
No.
How far do we go before this country is saying it is in your best interest to make sure you keep a separation distance, don't visit these places, shut this down, use your common sense, and we should see ourselves through this with minimal consequences.
Right.
How far do we go before we allow these people to do what they're doing before the government says, right, you're not listening to what I'm telling you? You've had your opportunity to use your own common sense. You're clearly not doing that. This is now what's going to happen. The rules have now changed because from what we're seeing, we're on the same. We're actually escalated higher than Italy. We're 2 weeks behind them where Italy were 2 weeks ago. And we're actually higher than nearly every single other country at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, I do the stats and figures each week. So whilst we are higher than Italy, it's by like 2 cases, if that. Our mortality rate is still considerably lower than Italy. Italy's mortality rate is at 9% and was at 4% up until a few days ago. England's mortality rate is at 2%.
Where are you getting your numbers to? Because that's like here in West Virginia. We only have 12 cases reported, but I know for a fact that we've had quite a bit more. They have not been reported.
Well, I think the mortality rate is different because we have a better system here. We are better equipped than places like Italy at the moment. However, I would beg a pound to say if we did not behave ourselves and act in an appropriate way, we could very quickly overrun our NHS and private and armed systems to be in a worse situation. So I think the figures can be bent and jiggled because of social environments. Our NHS is better than possibly better than theirs. We're not quite so kissy, cuddly as the Italians. I think that's why half of it spread the way it has.
Yeah.
Because of the European way of being communal. We're not like that over here. So I think the figures are a little bit off because of the way that the system is set up. Let me tell you firsthand, I know this to be a fact, is that places that have cases are not being recorded. I know that for a fact.
And that was the other thing I was going to point out was that I phoned at 111. Granny, I'm not 111 is like baby 911. That's what it is. They're basically the people who tell you what you should do. So I phoned them up on Monday and I was like, look, this is how I'm feeling. Like they could hear I sound like garbage. And I phoned them up and they were like, just self-isolate, we can't test you. Now, for me, there's two reasons why they can't test me. The first reason is because maybe there's not enough tests. The second reason is maybe they want to inflate the mortality rate to create more mass panic, because mass panic over like 2% mortality rate is already insane. And when I mean mass panic, I mean the scaremongering that they're doing to people. I don't mean being responsible. Being responsible and keeping your distance and not spreading it is completely different to going out buying loads of pasta like morons. Yeah, that's the difference that I mean.
Sure.
Pardon?
There's a lot of morons for sure.
Right. I can't cook because I got no pasta.
The loo roll was the problem, you see. People buying the loo roll, it's not a diarrhea virus, you see, and they're buying all the butt rolls, you know what I mean? What's the crack of that?
Well, I'm going to have to start cutting up bed sheets, you know? It's going to be delightful. That's the thing I'm worried about. Sorry, Dusty.
Oh no, I was going to say a lot of people be giving their opinions in the chat as well, and we're all on the same.
I've missed them.
We're all on the same wavelength. UK DIY videos. I like what he said. He called it the Kung Flu.
Yeah, Kung Flu.
Yeah, and Parkman said Hong Kong flu. I mean, we're not silly. We're all like. I'd say educated people.
I was going to say level-headed.
Right, level-headed, right. And we are all on the same wavelength. I think in the beginning, all the older generation went out and started this panic buying. What I saw in the supermarkets were all the retirement age people, and me and Snobby witnessed it. And we was just doing a general shop, and all the pilchards had gone. All the potatoes had gone, and I looked at him, and we was in Tesco's, and I went, "It's all these older generation that
gaffer buying all of it.
It's all the older generation that started it all off." And then I think everyone's just jumping in on the bandwagon now. I don't think people are panic buying today because there's nothing to panic buy out there. The shelves are empty. They're trying. But they go, I went to the toilet. We walked down the toilet roll because I needed to get moist toilet rolls. I only got one pack. And the staff are standing there giving the toilet rolls out. So they are trying to control it in the panic buying. I've just done a general shop, and then I wanted to do a fortnight shop, which is only like 5 packets of meat. And I got told I'm only allowed 3. Well, hello, that means I've got to come out in 3 days. To get more meat, but I'm being told I've got to self-isolate. So they're contradicting themselves in one way. It's just pathetic. It's just they've got to I think they've got to make a rule and let it stick in stone and follow it. Even if they have to do something online and we can buy our meat or whatever, just for like a weekly shop or something, and it gets delivered weekly. Or do you know what I mean? It's just how can they? And the woman at the till went to me, "Oh, well, we've got to make sure there's for others. So I had to put 2 packets of chicken back, and I just standing there, and I hadn't even had my second coffee, and this is at like 5:30 in the morning. And I just looked at her and I just went, whatever. I'm not arguing. I weren't arguing.
When I went to the store, truthfully, I had no idea that all this was going on. I just went to do my monthly shopping like I always do. And when I got to the store, I was like, what in the name of God? You know, I had to adjust what I buy, because a lot of the stuff that I buy to last me through the month was there, you know. But I managed. I got what I got. And truth of the matter is, I go every month, and what I do is, when I restock my cabinets and my freezers, I pull the old stuff to the front and put the new stuff in the back. That's how I do it, you know, because I've got kids who eat a lot. And when I went, I was like I said, I was totally shocked. And luckily, I did find meat. I was able to get the meat and stuff that I needed. Some I couldn't find, but I had plenty of that I've got enough stuff. If I really wanted to, I could stay in my house for 2 months without going anywhere. And that's just for my normal, keeping my cabinets and freezers and stuff stocked. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And then I get annoyed because we're queuing in the queue to get in the shop just to do a normal shop. And you get some twat walk along with her video, shouting her mouth off. And my daughter was standing there and she's going, Mum, behave, don't retaliate. Saying, oh, I'll do a 70-hour shift and yous are all idiots and all this. And I think, well, what the hell are you doing here?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't judge that we're all the same.
That's just like toilet paper. Couldn't find any. So I just quit and got table napkins.
And I did feel like saying, just shut your mouth and jog on. But do you know what I mean? It is. It's just, it's silly out there. You've got the silly people. It's like Mick's taking precautions walking around the shop because he knows the problems, because his wife is a healthcare person. So he knows.
Are you reading the chat as well?
And I am. I'm looking at the chat. And he's getting abuse from other people and stupid faces. And it's like, what the hell? Yous are the stupid ones. It's like they're going to the supermarket. Everyone's scared of this virus. Yeah, I'm not seeing hardly anybody with gloves on in a supermarket.
No.
Buying their shopping. They've got hands all over the trolley, all over the money, but no one's got gloves on.
No. So they won't accept money. They'll have to pay through card.
So, you know what I mean?
Well, I tell you right now, school is closed. And if they all of a sudden say that they're going to start school back up while this stuff's going on for a force, I'm homeschooling my kids. Board of Education getting a letter from me, because in the schools is where things spread like wildfire.
Yeah.
Mate, that was hilarious.
They've closed our schools on Friday.
Yeah.
All our schools are closed.
Gaffer's saying even in Australia they've got no food there. Aldi and Lidl are limiting everyone to four of each item across the store. There's plenty of kangaroo around.
Oh well,
Savage.
I guess I'll be going to Lidl's tomorrow.
Oh, don't! I haven't got to go out. I'm not going to go out for another fortnight, and hopefully this would have all gone away.
I have to go out to get my shopping. My cupboards are getting bare.
And I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that this will be over within a fortnight. This is just one of them phases that we're going through.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Mark.
Dusty, I'm going to go now. I'm feeling okay, Mark. Take care and do everything that you're meant to do.
Take care of yourself for sure.
Yes.
Get well soon, Mark. We'll be thinking of you anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, bless.
But get better soon.
We're praying for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just think people have just got to start sorting their heads out, understanding what it is, and just try and live as normal life as you possibly can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
And the thing with the...
If you want to distance yourself, distance yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you don't, still distance yourself. That's the thing. Like, you know, the issue that I have isn't the way that people are conducting themselves. Well, it is when they're being idiots, but you know, the issue I have is the government and not even the government, the media scaremongering, because you get people who are then more anxious getting themselves more depressed. Suicide rates are rising right now, and the problem when your mental state is low, your immune system is also low, so you're more receptible to these. Exactly, and that's the scary thing is how tormented our nations are becoming right now because of the way the media, like, whilst we need to understand what's going on, I think we also need to, the media needs to calm people down and stop making people so scared. Because I mean, I was on a show last night, I was on a different podcast last night, and one of the ladies in our chat, she was beside herself, worried about what is going to happen. Is society going to break down? You know, and my heart was bleeding for her. It really was, and it's because of how the government, I keep saying the government, the media keeps, you know, I can't even put it into words.
You're right. Snobby says it all the time about the media, and I mean, we hardly watch any news at all. I'm sick and tired of hearing the news. It's like we did today, put it on, and I heard some stupid reporter go into a florist to say that this is the worst Mother's Day she's ever had in the history of owning a shop. And then the reporter went, "Why do you think that's happened?" And I thought, what you know why? You know why? What do you need it to come out of her mouth that it's because of the coronavirus? Is that going to sell papers? Do you know what I mean? I said, Snobby, turn it off. I am sick and tired of hearing it, and I think they should have a total media lockdown. That's it. I think it should be all off the internet.
Only have the PM.
Only have the head of state or the head of the infectious disease people put anything on the internet or on the news. That is it. I don't think we should be. I don't think our head should be pumped with so much fake news and crap.
No.
Personally, because as you said, Cakes, there's a lot of mental health people out there in the world. And I'm one of them. And we all have
twins.
And they all have different issues. Not all mental health is the same issue.
No.
So this isn't doing people any good at all. It just really ain't.
It's scaring me.
Some of the media should get out there and instead of give some facts of what you need to do to take care of yourself. Give some facts, like the facts I've been getting, Dusty, for people to understand the correct way to handle this. You know?
Well, it's like our BBC News. They have to sit so far apart now. And today they had 3 people on the settee sitting at either end and one in the middle. And I said to Snobby, if it was that bad, it would be one person and one camera. That is it.
Well, they'd have masks as well.
And they'd have masks on while they're talking. They haven't got. They're not doing the correct ways of doing it. They haven't got gloves on the sofa. They're just sitting there as if like it's normal chit chat. Oh yeah, do this, do that. But we're gonna not do what we're telling you to do.
No, it's not right. It's not
We're not giving facts, or giving sensationalism, and it's not.
It's not nice.
What is Kay's vaping?
What are you vaping? Cakes?
Mod tank juice.
Mod tank juice.
which one? All 3? At the moment, I'm using my boyfriend's Coolfire Mini because my Vupu drag broke. Well, it hasn't broke, it just won't charge, and I can't go and buy a thing because I'm sick. I've got a Crown Whirl, and in here is a mixture of blueberry and Red Astaire that my Pops made me.
Oh,
because he's a cutie pie.
No, I'm trying to get Snobby. Well, me and the kids are trying to get Snobby to stop smoking and go into vaping. So I mean, we've got to do something because obviously he's been smoking for like how many years?
30 plus.
30 plus years. So
you're gonna die. You need to stop.
There you go.
I smoked for 10.
With no filter.
Oh no! What is this? 1940s?
Yeah, I know.
Are you in a coal mine, Snobby? What's going on here? Could gonna have to make you a Cornish pasty, mate, if you're going down in the mines.
Stuck.
See?
I smoked for 10 years, and I've vaped now for, how old am I? Old. 7-ish years, 6 years, 6, 7 years. No, I'm not. I started smoking when I was 10 because Birmingham, and then I started vaping when I was about 20-ish.
Oh, wow.
Because Birmingham.
I'm pretty cheap, UK crapper. I make my own. I roll my own, and I only have to pay $8 a carton.
Yeah.
Hey, Roy's the boy.
Roy the boy. Thanks for coming in.
I smoke tobacco too.
No, I don't smoke. I secondary smoke, obviously, but I don't smoke. Never have smoked.
Yeah.
So I smoke when I'm drinking. Oh, we've lost Tina. No, Tina, come back. I miss you.
Oh, Tina.
She'll be back.
She'll be back.
Yeah, I smoke when I'm drinking, which isn't very often. I don't drink much. You don't get skin like this if you drink, so
that's right.
Try not to drink.
That's right.
And the boyfriend smokes,
which
is annoying. He started vaping when he moved, because my boyfriend's from Dublin. We met while we were playing Xbox, and he moved to England a year ago.
Oh.
And he started vaping when he moved in. And now he's back to smoking cigarettes, so he stinks. So I complain all the time.
Yes.
No. The kids don't smoke either, so I'm lucky. It's only Snobby that smokes.
Now, see, this is a good panel. We've had lots of conversations.
No, I didn't click that, golly. My internet died.
Hello.
On my tablet.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, Katie.
How are you?
Hola.
Hola.
Hello.
Hola.
Hola.
Muy caliente.
Everybody's talking about smoking, huh?
Yeah, just talking about smoking.
Did it for 36 years. I'm on my 11th year of quitting.
Brilliant.
Hey.
Well done.
Well done.
Well done.
When I was 12.
Dang.
When I started drinking too, and I'm still drinking, so.
Well, I don't drink. I only smoke, so.
Yeah.
I've been smoking since I was 11, so.
No, I'm
not going to stop now.
Don't drink, don't smoke, so I'm good. Even Polar Ice today has tried to get me to have a glass of wine for Mother's Day, and I was like, nope. She went, it's lovely. I went, nope, I'm all right, thank you. Don't need alcohol.
You don't need it to have a good time.
You don't need it. You might want it once in a while.
Once or twice a year, I like to have a little bit.
Yeah, on special occasions.
Or once every 1 or 2 years. Let's fix that.
Yeah, I do sometimes think, oh, I'd like a drink now. But
how you doing?
I just move on and forget about it.
So it's crazy because I have like a plethora of alcohol in my house. Because when I like a drink, I like to make a cocktail. I don't want just a beer, you know. So I have like a stupid amount of alcohol here. Like there's vodka. There's a bottle of vodka down here. So you would think that I'm an alcoholic because this is like my streaming area. So there's like a bottle of vodka down there. There's a bottle of Bailey's. There's some Tia Maria and some salted caramel vodka, some Archers. There's loads of alcohol because I drink probably once a month. But it's usually a cocktail because she's fancy.
Yeah, Dusty, I've just had a phone call from somebody, an important phone call. My surrogate daughter, as I call her, I've looked after her for nearly 19 years. Confirmed case in Grimsby, where I'm Lincolnshire. A teacher. The only problem is, she's 2 weeks ago. It was been incubated for 2 weeks, and the issue is is where she lives. It's an elderly area, and she knows all the neighbours. So there in the moment, there is police, there is hazmat suits, there's absolutely everywhere.
Oh, what a shame.
So I've just had instructions, basically. She wanted help tonight with money and bits. I've just done it for her.
Yeah.
So just told us to get out of the way of it, basically.
Oh, wow.
So, So she's struggling. So she just talked to me.
Oh, this is it. But no, I'm sorry about that, Sparky.
Yeah.
But getting what you said salted caramel vodka.
Yeah.
Salted caramel vodka.
Oh, that sounds lovely. I love
It's
I'm going to
amazing.
drop for a minute, get a cup of tea.
Okay, see you
Have
soon.
fun. Oh, I want a cup of tea, Dan.
Give me a drink while you're up there.
Sorry, I'm going to start one. Kate, can you put your YouTube, Kate's cake? Wait, I can't pronounce your
I
name.
got mine. Look,
Yeah.
Cake's
I got mine.
choice.
Yeah,
Do you want me to type a comment?
Yes,
There you
please.
go.
Oh, he just made me one.
Oh,
I just do gardening.
Yeah,
That's what my
fine.
channel. My actual channel is for gardening. My other channel, which isn't here, is for conspiracy theories. And Dan, please, can I have tea?
pretty please.
You got all the booze around you and you want a tea.
Yeah, I'm going to get a
Yeah,
tea. I'm
no.
going to get a cup of tea.
Oh,
Be right back.
just
Okay,
do this.
Okay.
The salted caramel vodka, amazing in an espresso martini. So you make a little bit of espresso, then you add in a load of milk, a load of ice, like a shot of salted caramel vodka, and like a splash of Tia Maria, and holy moly, it is nice.
Oh, why don't you live near?
I'm quarantined right now. I can post it you. But yeah, that's the my drink of choice at the moment. When I do drink, that's what that is.
Sounds lovely.
And I've fallen out with Sex on the Beach because I spilt it on this. Oh, can't reach. I spilt Sex on the Beach on my piggy controller. It looks like a Minecraft pig. So now the sound hole, the audio jack, doesn't work anymore.
Oh.
Because I spilt Sex on the Beach. So me and Sex on the Beach have fallen out.
No, I had I went out for my birthday and I did have the daughter and the son's girlfriend did order porn star martinis, was it? And they did come to the table, but they didn't have Prosecco. Was it the Prosecco shot?
Yeah.
Apparently it did, but my daughter argued and said no, it didn't. So we got
useless.
So they got free shots.
Oh well.
I mean, well, winning.
Free is free.
I mean, I'd still rather the champagne chaser, but sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, I can't post my link. I don't have a wrench, and that's not me asking for a wrench. But I have no way of posting it other than typing, and then you click on my face. Oh, I do. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Earlier.
I'm special. I didn't hear anything. I'm deaf. I can post it in a second. No, I'm typing my actual name now.
I don't drink. This is Pepsi.
Yeah.
I like drinking out of fancy glasses, so it makes me feel like it's alcohol.
That's so mean.
There's no splash of vodka in it.
Hang on. Okay, so that's the espresso martini glass. Yeah.
Oh, isn't that nice?
That there is Copperberg. That's what the Copperberg goes into. Yeah, because I'm not gonna sit here and drink, like a basic person. What am I?
No.
If I have like a Buckspheres on Christmas or my birthday, that's obviously in a flute because I'm not a cave person.
No, that's it. Hi, Janet Pickering. Thanks for coming in, hon.
There you go. There's my link, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
My cat is like sitting right close to me, but she won't let me hold her. Look.
Oh,
she'll run away.
Oh,
Should we look at the screen? Look. Oh my God, she's so sweet. Oh. Okay.
Cute little cat.
She climbs on the back of these chairs. So my Xbox is just over there. She'll climb on the back, and then if I lean back, she'll climb down here and sit on my boobs. And she's a huge cat as well, so she's like up here, got fur in my nose. And if I've got my makeup on, like her fur's sticking to my makeup, I'm like, cat, can you not get off me?
Lip gloss is the worst thing. If like when I sit on the sofa, my dog comes up and he sits on the back of the sofa and he puts his paw on me. And then sometimes he might climb round and want to climb down, and he like catches you and you get hair on your lip. And it's like, oh God.
Lucky you got.
And then you're like, I thought I waxed.
Probably for a new fad, hairy lips. You know how they do the fingernails nowadays.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, it's great. So my co-host is probably going to be sending me a StreamYard link in the next 10 minutes.
Did you put
So
your other channel?
I can do.
Yeah, please, because
Yeah.
I like conspiracies. I know Snobby does as well.
I think it would be interesting to watch.
Yeah.
We've recently done natural law.
That's quick.
We did what else did we do? Oh, we did the Mandela effect and flat earth. I'm not a flat earther, by the way.
Right.
But a lot of our, because it's a conspiracy world, a lot of our followers are flat earthers, and I don't really understand it. So we did like flat earth versus me.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I don't believe in this nonsense.
What is it?
That is my other channel.
What
It's
is
called
that,
One
flat
versus One Me. Pardon?
Is that just a belief that the earth is flat? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, people believe that. And
do they really?
Well, I think they're very, very. They do. They do. Yeah.
No.
Watch
It's not
it. And
flat.
it's God. No, it's not. It's definitely a globe. But there's a lot of people who believe that it's flat, and they were explaining to me why they think it's flat. So.
He's got it.
Hello. Hola. Bonjour.
Who is this One versus One Me?
Who is
One versus One Me?
Yeah.
That's me and my co-host D. We talk. It's both of our channel. We share it. Yeah.
Right. Well, I've just joined it.
Yeah, so did I.
Me too.
Thank you. That's very, very kind. What else do we talk about on there?
Yeah,
We talked about veganism because I'm. Pardon?
You can pay me later. That's fine.
Okay.
$99.99, right?
$99.99.
Everything's $100.
Oh,
yes, Scotty's up.
Hey, bacon. We combine harvester.
You are. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
You were saying about veganism?
Yeah. So I don't like calling myself vegan, but it's just easier for people to understand. But I'm more plant-based because vegans suck. They are the worst. Like I like to say I'm vegan, but without the preaching, because I don't care what you eat. Like it's none of my business.
Yeah.
But we did veganism. We've talked about copper, the death penalty, misogyny, gynocracy, polygamy, genital mutilation, literally anything you could think of, any kind of controversial things that people should not talk about, we talk about. We got shut down on Wednesday. Our channel got shut down 10 minutes in because I was reeling off stats and figures, and they didn't like it. The YouTubes did not like. They don't like it. Free speech is dead, which is a shame. I'm not crazy, I swear.
Crazy as fine, as far as I'm concerned.
But yeah, that's essentially One versus One Me in a nutshell. She's a Google. Oh my god, who's a Google? I don't know what that means.
Who's Google?
No one knows what Sparky means.
Yeah, we just go, yes, Sparky.
Yeah.
Okay, Sparky. Yes, Sparky.
That's it.
Just roll with it. It's fine.
When Sparky talks, we just nod.
Smile away. Just smile away.
I am Penguin.
Right, my granddad used to.
Where to put him? Oh, I think he's in the lawn.
Yes, she knows her stuff.
Oh, well, thank you. I try.
Yeah.
No, I don't. And this is, I get called fickle a lot. And that's because people don't understand the concept of somebody can have an opinion on something and then somebody could prove them wrong. Like, I never sit here and say, I'm right, because I think that's a really horrible outlook to have.
It's a horrible personality, isn't it? That,
100%.
It really is.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like that. I can be wavered. I'm Catholic, and I always questioned when I used to go Sunday school or RE. I questioned everything. I used to get kicked out of classes, kicked out of Sunday school, and I'm still Catholic today. I still practice it. No, I've been to church for over 30 years. I just hold the word Catholic. That's it. And do I believe in God? No, because I believe another way. But then I believe in ghosts and other things in this world. So I contradict myself all the time. But then if I'm proved of one thing, then I'll take it.
Yeah. And
I'm open to different opinions and everything else. It's just like, I don't believe it's just one way and only one way in this world.
100%. And that's why I say to people, like, I don't come here saying I'm right. If you can prove me otherwise, I will always listen and I will always learn. And there's so many people, especially in my generation, who aren't willing to do that, and then they come across like ignorant or arrogant, and that's just a horrible way to live your life. And then people call me fickle. They're like, "Oh, you said something different the other week," and I'm like, "Well, yeah, it's because I learned otherwise." But you know, we're always constantly, until the day you die, growing and maturing as a person. So who are you to tell me you can't grow? Like, leave me alone. Do what I want.
I hate that. That is a bugbear of mine when people say you can't change. You can change. You change every day. You lose a layer of skin every day. You lose hair every day. Please don't tell me you don't change, because you do.
It takes 7 years for your body to completely change every single cell. So 7 years ago, my body was completely different.
I change my underwear every morning.
Change your what? Sorry, what did you say?
Changes his underwear every morning.
Well, you're doing something right then. You know? Check.
Hi, Ian.
Hey, Ian.
Hey, Ian.
Oh, your chat goes quite quick. It's so I haven't got my spectacles on because of the ring light, and then you get a glare. Like, it's horrible. Like, look, you ready? Like, boom, glare.
Yeah.
Nobody wants that. Like, how do you avoid that?
I don't
understand. Like, I can't see any glare off your spectacles.
I don't know. I've got.
Mine are fake.
How many lights up there? 14 LED lights. The ceiling lights got 14 LEDs on it. That's it. When Snobby goes live on a Friday, he has a lamp because he wears a cap, so his face is darker. But I don't need a light. I've got light.
I have a big fancy ring light in front of me. Like, my phone's connected to the ring light.
Yeah.
Pardon? Yeah, I'll show you.
I've seen ring lights, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, here we go. Hold on.
Oh, hang on. I broke something.
She broke something. Uh-oh.
Oh, come on, phone. You can do it. There we go. Right.
Oh, he's right there.
Come on, screen. Yeah, so there, excuse the background. There's loads of planting everywhere, but there's the ring light. My phone goes in here. Oh, God.
Yeah.
It's sitting in a vase because the stand's too big. Like, it ends up being, like, here. And I can't see anything. And then I got the laptop just underneath so I can... Because I hated, like, looking from one side to another because I think that's just annoying and looks stupid.
Was that Ian Matthew Polo?
Ian Matthew Polo, yeah. We found your halo, Ian.
Kate's got it.
Kate's got it.
Sorry, you can't have it back. It makes me look better.
That's it.
I'm vain. My ego can't stand it going away.
No, it's good to have different opinions. I think it is different views in this world. Because if we all thought the same and done the same, it'd be a scary place to live in.
It'd be very boring.
Wouldn't it?
Very boring.
Very much so.
How can you have a conversation with somebody if they don't agree with you? Like, that's my whole channel is about me and my co-host disagree on so many things. Like, he can come across as like very anti-gay, and I'm quite left-wing, he's quite right-wing. Not more central right he is. But we never argue, and that's the beauty when you have a difference with somebody. That's a horrible news report to come up on my screen in the middle of this. Oh God, that was horrendous. But yeah, that's a woman. Woman's been arrested because she stabbed a 7-year-old. That's what just popped up, and my chain of thoughts gone. Yeah, don't you just love news updates popping up?
Robbie gets them all the time on his phone. It drives him crazy.
Yeah.
News updates on his phone. He wants to know how to switch it off.
I
but he
don't
doesn't
know.
how to. No.
Hi,
Todd, by thanks for coming in. Yeah.
Right.
It's all right. If you can hear something, it's on the sofa and he's trying to make a bed. So he's doing all the scuffing of the blanket. I've got 2 dog beds on the floor. They've got their own rug and he wants to make a bed on the sofa.
That sounds about right.
And he will only lay on the sofa. He will only lay on the sofa if there's a blanket on there. Because it's leather sofa, he won't lay on it otherwise. Jake Ramsey, hi. Thanks for coming in. Welcome.
So my bin is loaded for Monday. We're going to find out how little I get paid for it.
Oh, wow.
Hang on.
Hang on.
I don't know how long you can see that.
Onto what? What am I hanging on to?
Wow.
In front of my truck.
Hang on.
That's a 30-yard dumpster bin that I filled with scrap metal.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Cleaned up the yard.
Well, I hope you got
cleaned
more
up the
yard.
Well, we'll find out tomorrow, Granny.
Pretty pitiful.
Yeah, no, he was getting 3 cents a pound, so am I.
No, it was 2 cents.
Okay. Yeah, I watched his
Oh,
video
wow.
about it. Ooh, very good at all.
And yes, Partness, if I put the dog bed on the sofa, he would go somewhere else.
Of course. Of course.
Of course, because that's what dogs do.
If it like where his bed was.
Yeah. And
The
sometimes
Spencer used to do the same.
he is a weird dog because he will find the corner of this particular throw we've got and he will suck the corner of the throw and fall asleep stuck in the corner. He really does.
It's wee Susie.
It's adorable, but irritating.
Yeah.
So yeah, other than that, on a bright note, what can we say that's on a bright note?
No.
Snobby's 50. Snobby's 50 in a few weeks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
What's a bright note?
Yeah, is it?
I've had to cancel everything because everything is shut at the moment. So
that's not a bright note.
So we got our friends we can talk to.
Yeah. Got all our
There's
friends we
us.
can talk to.
There's all us here.
Hey, what are you eating now? Mini eggs.
So I heard somewhere that live streams might be affected. So somebody said 8 days yesterday, so 7 days. So I mean, hopefully I get a second next week streaming, and you guys get next week stream. It's all right. I'll wait for everybody else in the room to stop talking. He knows I'm here. You shouting? What do you mean? What are you shouting? Flipping Irishman! Jesus Christ! Hurry to change your tail, leprechaun! Please don't throw an apple at me.
Cakes. My daughter.
Does anybody want an apple?
My daughter loves the Irish accent. She loved it.
Babe, come and talk.
Oh, she's not here now. She's not here.
Oh. Well, she can rewatch it.
Yeah.
Leprechaun. I don't know, just say something Irish.
Something Irish. What are you talking about?
Hey, something.
She did it.
You literally did what you said.
When you're dove, agus banya in Cockamilkish.
Okay, don't swear though. This is a non-swearing stream.
That was gibberish.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just telling you not to swear now that you're here talking. Do you mind? Does anybody want to buy an Irishman? 20 potatoes and he's yours. Selling you for 20 potatoes. You can win it.
I'll take him. All he has to do is talk to me all day.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to love you. I'm gonna have to love yous and leave yous because my co-host has just sent me the StreamYard link. Yeah, thank you for having me, and you guys are awesome.
Thank you for coming up, and you're welcome anytime. Thank you.
I will be back next week.
And you might see me on your screen.
Bye.
Bye. I look forward to seeing you.
Bye, Kate.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
What a lovely girl.
Yeah.
She really is.
She's a bundle of laughs.
Yeah, and just a different how can I put it's
perspective
just
on things.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
It's just different, isn't it? It's nice to have
exactly.
You know,
It's nice.
Different conversations.
Perspective on things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No. Please. Right, can you do jazz hands? Jazz
You're back
hands.
again.
Everybody do jazz hands.
Jazz hands.
You can hear ya.
You can hear me. Jazz hands.
Jazz hands.
Mommy.
Jazz hands.
Performing arts.
That's not got a bloody clue about woman.
No. Oh.
I can hear you.
Woo.
Hello.
There you go.
Hello, Dan. Hello, Dusty. Thanks for having me on. Oh, I'm not going to be on so long. Late night last night, and I need my beauty sleep. Stop it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you need more than that. Oh, yeah. Good true. Anyway, Dan. Yes. Yeah, you're getting a little bit. What's the word? Jaded with YouTube. Nah, keep on going, mate. I love watching your videos.
Well, I had a few people say I'm putting out too many videos, so.
Well,
but I got other people requesting more videos, so.
Yeah.
Exactly. Where do you draw the line?
I've put enough videos out, so there you go.
I don't know. I mean, you know, like Scrap Kingdom, he puts like 2 or 3 out a day. I have heard on the grapevine type of thing that YouTube would prefer you to give them the chance to push a video that you've uploaded. And if you're doing like 1 a day, they don't get the chance to push the one that you've already had. And then the new one comes along. Try going just a couple of weeks and see what makes a difference.
Well, I don't edit. I put them out completely raw the way I make them. And I make a video when I see something new come up that I'm stripping down, thinking everybody might want to see that. You know, that's why I throw it out right away. I'm not going to record it and then wait a week to throw it out because I'll forget I had it.
Yeah, but you can schedule them though, KD.
Pardon?
You can schedule them. Like when you upload it, you can actually schedule it for the following day or you know, leave a 24-hour period before each video at least, because I've been looking into this, the actual, the way that they push your videos, right, to your subscribers and so on. And if you do it within 24 hours, you've already been pushed to the max within 24 hours. So if you then go and release another video within 24 hours, that one gets put on the back burner.
Yeah.
Right, until you've done a 24-hour period, and then once that 24-hour period's up, then when you release another one, it gets maximum push again. Right, so as Ian just said about Scrap Kingdom, he's absolutely right. When you want to throw out 2 or 3 videos a day, right, he ain't getting pushed nowhere near as hard as he could, because I see what he does. He's a bit greed. There's a bit of greed there. You know, I know although he's monetized and he's going to get paid a little bit, Right, but if he was to leave it, he'd probably get a lot more from it. But that's greed.
Yeah, with limited.
You know, Tommy, the video that I put up yesterday, of Mason candles, right? I looked at the analytics this morning. I'm not a big fan of the analytics, but just looking at it, and it said 64% of the views by this morning, I think it was 500 views, I think it was. So 64% of those views were by browsers. Only 24% were by people who subscribe, who hit the notification bell.
Yeah.
So I think there's some truth in it. Allow YouTube the time to push your video out and about.
Yeah. Yeah, and even I would suggest for K&D's in particular, because he's still got to get to 1K, although by the time he gets to 1K, he'll probably have his watch hours already from the amount of videos that he's put out. But he's not getting no revenue for all this work and effort he's doing right now. By the time he gets monetized, he might not be as keen as what he was 6 months ago or 12 months ago. And to keep pushing out what you're pushing now is an achievement to keep doing for anyone. So I'd probably do what Ian says, just leave it a day and then put another video out, leave it a day, but just schedule them.
Yeah.
Break it down and you can schedule them every other day. And that's it. You ain't got to worry about going back to them. It'll automatically go public and just sit back and you ain't got to do nothing. You can load up probably 20, 30 videos and they just come out every other day. And you'll get maximum push by YouTube then.
Yeah, because let's face it, you don't have something every day to upload. You know,
no.
I mean, I struggle. I struggle for content. Ye gods, yesterday I had to make something up about making a candle, but never mind.
Yeah, and pretending that he's got mice in his shed, so his daughter won't want to do exercises in it.
Well, I haven't put up one in 2 days, so tomorrow will be the dumpster leaving. What does it weigh? What does it pay?
Whoa.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, honestly, light iron is they're paying £40 a ton. Now that's £2,200.
Wow.
Whereas we're over where you are, so £40 a ton. Work it out. 20 pence a kilogram.
3 cents around here.
2.2 pounds. Half of that, 40 pence a kilogram. 2.2 pounds to a kilogram. So half of that, 20 pence. 18 pence a kilogram. The Canadian is shit, so it's like 10 cents, something like that, a pound.
No, 3 cents a pound.
Wow, that's bad.
Hey, just like Granny was saying, Mr. Scrappity put one out there. He brought in a load on his pickup truck, and he was getting 2 cents a pound.
2 cents.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Wow.
That's just for shred, tin.
Yeah, but still's the mill, right?
But they figure next month you're not going to get anything for it. So
everything is very low.
Well, what do you do? Hang on to it forever? I can't. I needed it out of the yard. It's not worth anything to me because it's just what's left over from all the motors I take apart.
Yeah.
Well, 10 years ago, reason why I get so much shred.
Yeah.
And I think what Ali's just wrote in the chat spot on as well.
If you start fast, you build yourself up fast. Then YouTube expects you to keep it up, laugh out loud. But what happens if you fall ill and can't make anything? You will lose all your hard work, I believe.
The answer there, Ali Mac, is why are you on YouTube in the first place? Now, yourself, all right, I'm going to say, and I've always said it, I'm showing a small group of friends what I'm up to.
Yep.
Now, if only that small group of friends watch it, I'm happy.
Yep.
So if that video gets 30 views, I know those 30 friends have watched it, you know, and the rest, well, is a bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't know why I've made videos.
Although what Candy's doing is doing great content and everything like that, right? Now, I believe he's just broke over the 500 subscribers, which is fantastic. And he does great videos. Now, when he comes to 1,000 subscribers, he may well have his watch hours already, so he'll jump straight into monetization. But all them videos that he done 6 months, 9 months ago, they would have had a great deal of views already, right? Although he will still continue to get views from them, but it might be nowhere as many as what he first used to get. It'd be like a little trickle. And although he will produce more videos once he is monetized, it's a lot of lost revenue. He's getting like, say, like if he does a video tomorrow, he might get 500-600 views before he gets to 1K and monetized. So that's 600 views that he's lost revenue on. You'll never see that.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of time and effort that Candy puts into them videos that he will never see a dime from.
Yeah.
And that's why I never done it. Never done it.
Oh, sorry.
I've done a couple of little videos. But, you know, it's a lot of work and effort for nothing.
Yeah.
There's no reward for it.
No.
Yeah, but to be honest, the rewards are very minimal on, $1 for 1,000 views.
Aye?
$1 for 1,000 views. £1 for 1,000 views.
No, I'll get more than that already.
Okay.
I'll get more than that already. I think my last video has at least got me $1.28.
Wow. Well, we're not talking the difference between $1 and $10, are we? $1 and 20 cents. 20 cents. That's what I'm talking about. It's minimal.
Yeah, it's minimal, man. But you still got to get £60 odd per month for them to pay you out anyway, right? Hey, so as long as you're getting £60 a month, that's better than a poke in the eye.
Yeah, I mean, for as good as I do, I only get 150 pound a month.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Yeah, it's there, isn't it? But when you break it down, you're going to say, well, my internet costs so much.
Yeah.
So much. I make more scrapping, put it that way.
Yeah, I think Workshop George, old bastard of Vegas, has got his spot on. So you can't just regard it as an investment. You just regard it as it is an investment. He's absolutely right, because them videos will be there and keep producing revenue.
Little money trees. That's what I call them.
Yeah.
Little money trees. Every video.
Yeah.
It gives you a little bit of money.
Yeah.
Absolutely right. A little bit.
Yeah, it would help your Thanks for the single malt. Never mind the San Miguel.
I'm gonna grab a drink. Be right back.
Yeah, but I know Dan's gone, and it's a shame he's just gone. But I was a bit unhappy to read what he was getting a little bit down in the dumps, saying, "I'm getting nowhere." It'll come.
Yeah, I see that. I saw that.
What?
Just
Dan's video.
If you go on YouTube with the thoughts, I really don't care how far I get. You can't be disappointed then, can you?
No, you can't.
Very true.
I reached my goal, so I'm happy.
Yeah, but on that note, Granny, how hard and how much time and effort you put in was excessively hard, wasn't it?
I don't know. I had fun.
I know you had fun.
I had a lot of fun.
I know that, but it was still a lot of time and hard work, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you achieved it very, very quickly, but it's still a lot of hard work and effort, a lot of hours.
I just sat here and talked and had fun.
No.
The best thing to do really is have fun along the way.
Yeah, I haven't got no goal on here. I don't know what.
No, come on, Dusty, you've got a goal, and that's a microwave in 8 minutes. That's your goal.
No, I haven't got one.
My goal was to go back and get monetized, and that's what I did.
Yeah. And Dusty's the same, and I think everybody on YouTube wants exactly the same. They all want to get to 1K, be monetized, because they think there's a big pot of gold. And
no, not me. I just wanted to prove I could. You know that. You know why.
Yeah.
Oh, Polar Ice. Tim Palmer's sons just saw on Facebook that they're going to be closing all McDonald's.
Oh, that'll affect me not.
She likes McDonald's breakfast.
No, actually, Snobby likes them more. I don't actually like breakfast.
Okay.
They make me sick.
The KFCs here are closing for inside eating, but they will do home delivery.
Oh,
oven to the rescue. Oven to the rescue.
What's an oven?
Oh, I don't know.
Hang on. Come on. Read the description.
Oh, don't. I thought today that I broke the oven again. Right? I was cooking. Polar Ice was cooking the roast dinner, and I was dishing the in-laws up, and I leant back on the oven. Yeah, and it's got little buttons, right? And I must have pressed the button, turned around to put the potatoes back in the oven, and the whole oven switched off. And I thought, shit, what have I done? Like, I've broken another oven?
You need a science degree just to operate.
Yeah, no, it was an auto button on the cooker that I'd press. So when I pressed another button, it all come back on.
Yeah. I've got a constant fight with my hob. I can never find the high heat on the thing. It's like, I'm there for like probably about 5-10 minutes just trying to find high heat on the
Yeah, I'll see what Dirt Rider said. You know, it's supposed to be for fun and it's not a job. But unfortunately, for some people on YouTube, it is a job and it pays their mortgage.
Yeah, you're right.
There is that divide on people that do it for fun and have a little bit of fun, and there are people that take it very, very seriously. And it pays for their holidays, it pays for their mortgage, and it pays for their lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Snobby, can I throw one in here? Right. I was on Poosa. I still go on Poosa Studios. I met him in the early days before he was a Grow Stream channel. Okay, so I still support people that are in that nature. But a guy came on, and of course he was called Ian, right? It was like, oh, another, because there's not many Ians on the internet. I'll tell you now. Okay.
Oh, there's a few.
There's a few. So anyway, this guy's called the Still Winter Nation.
Still Winter Nation, yeah.
I thought, I'll go on. I'll go over to his channel. I'll have a look. And wow, this is mind blowing. This guy he's like, his mind works at 300%.
Yeah.
You know, and how he can talk and do what he does, right? It's unbelievable. You know, he's like, you remember Robin Williams? Is he Robin Williams?
Yeah.
The actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could talk like that, couldn't he? You know, and I'd live. Yeah. Well, this guy's the same. But when you sit back and look at it analytically, it's all about making money.
Yeah.
His old dream is, you know, pay for this, pay for that. But he makes it fun for people.
Yeah.
And they're buying things and they're paying for memberships. And I'm thinking, from a cynical point of view, I'm thinking, well, you're a canny bugger there. You are. Canny bugger.
Yeah. Yeah, some people have got a good business head on them.
Yeah.
And think business minded, whereas I don't. Snobby does a little bit. He thinks like he's got like a business mind on him because I don't know, he just does. He wants to sell everything and there's a profit to be made in this and whatever. But I'm just like, oh, whatever.
No, it's an example. I'm just saying it was an example. Some people do it for fun, like we do, right?
Yeah.
And we get a little tiny revenue from it. And on the other side, there are people that do it professionally.
Oh wow! They millions.
Yeah, and make millions.
And make substantial money from it.
Yeah, there's some big fishes out there, isn't there?
Many big fish.
Yeah.
You know, and who's to say that anyone in the chat right now, yeah, in 5 years ain't one of them big fish? Because all these big fish now started off with one subscriber.
Yeah.
Yeah, their first subscriber, like all we are now. And there's some that get a lucky break.
Yeah.
Or whatever, and really do well. There's many scrappers out there that have got 40, 50, 60,000 subscribers.
Wow, I mean, look at Scrap and Pallet Man, 110k. You know.
So what's he getting every month, Ian?
Mooly.
He's getting a few bob, isn't he?
He certainly is.
Exactly. So he's probably getting in excess of maybe £300 a month.
I'd way more than that. Way more.
Way more than that.
Well, you know what? Okay, I've what, nearly 8.5k. A video I'll put out, I'll probably get 1,000 views on every video. That's way less than the subscribers. So if he's got 110k, every video he puts out is going to get about 10,000 views.
Find the rest.
Yeah, so he's going to be making $600 easy.
Does it go by how many commercials are put in each video, or just by the views? Period. Because I watch Scrap and Pallet Man, and sometimes he's got like 10 or 12 commercials in one video.
Whoa, that's bad. I wouldn't even watch it if it was that many.
Well, that's the thing. Is that how you get paid? The more commercials or the more views?
Well, it's both, isn't it? It's how many commercials you watch. It's how many click per views. How many people actually click and watch the video? You get a 0.01 cent for every person that clicked on your video to watch it. If they watch the advert, depending on the advert, you can get up to 20 cents for each advert that somebody watched.
Right. Yeah, so I still believe that Scrap and Pallet Man is still having fun.
Jimmy C says Scrap and Pallet Man makes about 7k per month. Social Blade.
Right, so and he's still having fun. He hasn't turned it into anything really simple. He's still the same guy he was a year ago.
Yeah.
Only he's still doing the same content, the same thing. He's still the same person.
Yeah.
Only his subscribers now are massive. You know, and his followers are massive. It's just how it is.
Do you know?
Sorry, but I think that is why he's done so well, because he's kept it the same as when he first started.
Yeah.
Ken.
You know, he hasn't changed. He hasn't done anything different. He's still Scrap and Pallet Man.
Yeah. I mean, Snobby was...
Some get a lucky break.
Snobby was flicking through the YouTube page the other day. And
small engine in the house.
Yeah, he come across some Italian bloke, and he had a stream going. How many did he have in his stream?
He had 54,000 people in the live stream.
God.
Mamma mia.
He had a guitar and he was singing
an Italian song.
Italian songs, all in Italian language, but his chat was just it was just flying through. 57,000 in a 54,000 in a chat.
Good
in
God.
a chat.
Ooh, that's a lot.
I didn't even check how many subscriptions he had. I didn't even. Yeah, I didn't even check. So, God knows. 57 in the chat though.
Wow.
Or 54.
That's a lot.
Yeah. That is a lot.
I think that's one of the most I've seen. I think I've seen like 30 odd thousand in the chat before, But this one today was 54,000 in the chat.
Hey, Ken.
That's a lot of people, isn't it?
Yeah,
Watching one Italian play guitar.
yeah. And I said he did have a lovely voice.
I can.
Unbelievable.
I've lost chat. Hang on.
He sounded like
It's that new monitor he's
He
got.
sounded like Enrique Iglesias,
Perhaps
but
it's the MySet, the cables.
yeah.
Or he's got Myris.
I tell you what, did you see the size of the bite it's took out? Think, bloody hell. It's a fur almost that way.
Yeah. But as Jimmy
How's
said
your
yesterday-
finger the day, Ian?
How's the fingers?
How's your finger? You one you burnt last night?
I burnt a
On
finger.
the wax. On the wax.
Ah, that was nothing. Although I did get a little bit of a hammer rash today. I miss with the hammer. I just
Have you seen what
You did use your hammer.
You guys are doing really
I think it's something to do with that.
No, I was just sitting there. I was concentrating. I'm listening to like people. I take it in. I do sit and listen.
Mm-hmm.
I have to sit and listen with Snobby because he don't shut up.
The whole problem, Dusty, of course. Dirt Rider earlier in chat was saying we're all being a bit disrespectful because it's your stream and we're kind of taking
no,
over. But
no, you're not being disrespectful.
Now, this is what panels are like.
Yeah, this is a debate. This is a debatable, friendly panel, and we can all have our opinions aired on this. If I feel the need that I've got something informative to give to the people that are talking, then I will say something. But half the
shut up! Like
half the time, I just sit and listen, and I learn by listening.
For the most part, when I do a stream, I don't say much of nothing, and I like it like that.
And I have
everybody.
Conversations just flow, really.
you're still getting the hours. I tell you what, it's very difficult to do a stream when you haven't got people on the panel. And you've got to do the DJ bit.
And I have Ken sitting in the basement, so I don't know.
Well, I'll go because it's 9 o'clock. Kira's been shouting. I need my shower. Got to get in bed.
Bye, Ian.
Have a good week.
Ian.
So I'll catch you in bed.
Okay.
See you all.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Keep me off.
How do I boot you off? Oh.
I'm just there to make the kids play nice, Dusty, when I do it.
Best thing you can do. Hi, Ken.
Got your mute.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Turn your microphone on. There you go.
There you go.
There we go.
There you go.
All right. Evening, everyone.
Hiya. How you doing?
I've been in the background lurking a little bit, and then I came back in. I said, let me try it.
Okay.
So, happy Sunday evening, I guess.
Yeah. What time is it there where you are?
5 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, right.
So you guys were about 9?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. 9 o'clock. I know.
Well, you're only 4 hours ahead. I thought you were 5 hours ahead.
So what's going on? Everything good?
Too. What is it? Because we had that time change.
Yeah, we had it here. Yep.
Yeah.
3 weeks.
Our clocks go forward next weekend, so we go forward an hour.
Okay, then it'll be back to normal.
Yeah, it'll be 10 o'clock next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, all good. Just having lovely chats. We had Kiki's
paranormal.
Kiki Tier in it.
Kiki Tier.
Nick was on the beginning, wasn't
he? Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce the name actually.
We had we had that lady up, and we had a lovely debate and a lovely talk. And then Ian's come up, and they were talking about videos and everything. So, yeah, all good.
And it's nice.
I tell you, I was on a chat. Snobby probably heard it. I was on a chat yesterday. I had a small one, and I made a comment about one of our small engine people, and I was just joking. I was just kidding, just joking. And he ends up putting a comment in on one of the streams saying I'm a hater, and I'm like, and all of a sudden, and I was getting all this email and stuff. And I'm like, oh my! I was just kidding. I wasn't. So you got to watch what you say on these things. I'm telling you, we were just kidding. A friend of mine, and just joking, and this guy took it the wrong way, and oh my god! So you got to watch.
Yeah.
Don't
worry about it.
I can't be pussyfooting around people and tiptoeing, and I can't say that because my mouth, things do come out, and damn, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
Not having a filter.
Yeah, we've had a few fallouts on YouTube. Hey ho.
Yeah. Well, everyone said to me, "Oh, you're going to lose subscribers." I said, "You know what? If someone's going to click me off because of that, bye bye."
Yeah, let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. That's what I say.
That's it. So no big deal.
Yeah,
life goes on.
I know. Where's crypto tonight, Edward?
That's true. Yeah.
Crypto's not here.
That's right, Jimmy C.
And Edward got on Mix. Was it Mix stream last night? No, Raphael's stream last night.
Yeah.
Edward Thomas. He called me Sexy Dusty.
No, Sexy Bitch.
Oh, Sexy Bitch, and he got blocked.
Yeah, I saw that. I had no idea what was going on because one moment he's there, next minute he disappears. Like, what's just happened?
I know. But hey, it's, you know what I mean? That person was thinking that time it was wrong, and I know John Ladd, so it's all good. I know
He's only doing what he's there to do, being mod.
Yeah, and Edward didn't mean no malice by it or anything, so we have this banter. It is banter, and
exactly
that's it.
And even if you've been, very, very good YouTube friends for many months, one incident or one scenario can ruin that, and it might not even be to do with that person. It could have been done with somebody else, and then that somebody else becomes like a sheep and then follows the farmer, as it were.
True.
Farmer.
And it just becomes silly. You get one farmer with like a dozen sheep following him, loyal to him, and all that nonsense. And it is what it is. And like you said, it doesn't matter if they go, they go. So what?
Yeah.
There'll always be another one to take that one space. So
exactly.
I'm not in it for the money or anything like that. I just do it for the fun of it. So for me, who cares?
Yeah, that's it.
In a lot of the cases, I mean, me and Dusty have met some absolute fantastic people on YouTube. Something we never even considered doing for years, And it's only been like the last year, isn't it?
Yeah.
A lot of people from the US, Europe,
England,
and Australia, even England,
Canada.
Yes, some fantastic people. Unfortunately, there are going to be a couple of bad apples in that cart.
Yeah.
Some might see us as a bad apple, but we try to be what we are.
It's amazing how there's no borders anymore. There are no countries anymore. It's just people.
That's
pretty
it.
much.
And look, I'm not fake. I'm not giving off some persona. If I've got the ump with Snobby on that day, everyone will probably get a little hint that I've got the ump with Snobby, and the same as if Snobby's got the ump with me. That is how we roll. I don't pretend. That's why I don't talk to half my family, because they all want to pretend that they love each other and everything else. And I'm like, no, you're bitching her behind her back, and you don't. I can't stand all that.
No.
You're either going to be up forth with it.
Yeah, it annoys me when people.
Yeah, I've got two sisters and a brother. I've got three stepbrothers and a stepsister. Yeah, so you can imagine all the arguments that are going on inside that family, and I just walk away and leave it because they're all liars. Yeah, they all want to pretend, and I don't pretend. We don't pretend in this house.
No.
And it can be a downfall, because sometimes it can go against us, not pretending. But hey ho, it is what it is, isn't it? You have your way how you're going to live your life, and I call it integrity, and that's what you stand by.
Yeah.
So if you can't joke about with somebody without somebody getting touchy, then that person should be on YouTube.
No.
On the media, the social media network, it shouldn't be there.
Right, Dusty, I'm going to go because I've got a phone call.
Okay.
And I'll be on the phone, and I got to take my medication anyway. So.
All right, hon. Thank you for coming up.
It was nice being here. Right.
Bye,
Tina.
Bye, Tina.
Bye. Bye. Bye, all.
That's it. If you're going to get like hurt over a small joke, then see ya.
Yeah, but that's life in general, anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to be friends with people who are nice and decent with me, and I'm going to ignore the ones that aren't.
That's it. I don't care.
It was funny because I really hadn't heard, someone ever say to me, "Oh, you're a hater" or something like that. And I said to one of my daughters, I walked out and I said, "Somebody just called me a hater." She's like, "Ooh, you're dead." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "What do you mean I'm dead? What do you mean? You're here to lose all your subscribers." I'm like, "Okay."
Are you not hip, Dad? What's the matter?
Yeah. No, I don't.
found out a word yesterday there. Watching something on Facebook, and it said, "How to recover from ghosting." And I thought, what the hell is ghosting?
What is ghosting?
That's when someone doesn't respond to you anymore on your phone.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's when YouTubers who were friends before starts ignoring you. I say it's shunning. That's what he was talking about. They're going with the crowd, and they shun you. They don't come.
Right, yeah.
Also known as left on red.
So you've been ghosted.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I call it shade, throwing off the shade.
Yep.
That's another. Yeah, it's numerous names for it, really.
Winnipeg trying to
truthfully, if I was friends with somebody and they can't be their own and be friends with who they want, then whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, Bruce is
it's like being in the school playground, isn't it? Coming into a school year where all the kids are in the playground and you stand there and you have to find your crowd. Yeah. You either find your crowd or you create a crowd. That's it. You're either a follower or a leader. And you're not going to, as Snobby says, you're not going to get on with everybody in that playground.
And I'm just going to be me. They can take me as I am. They can like me or not, and that's it.
Yeah. And you normally fit in. You normally find your way, don't you? You normally fit in with the people that are like-minded like you, and everything else you can have a joke with and all that. So it's just like finding your feet in it on YouTube, finding where you fit in and everything else. Nobody thinks they're better than the next person and all that. We're all the same. We're all human. We all bleed the same, and we all go to the same place, in the ground or in the fire.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to be a tree.
I think you were going to say something different.
Hey, Bruce.
It's like I tend to find, like, I don't really get along with many people of my age group, really. Hence the reason I'm part of my local British Legion group. They're all like, 50s onwards as such.
Yeah.
I get along with them so much better than I do of people my own age group, because I just find they just act so stupid.
Yeah.
People of my own age group, they need to jump out of being a whiny teenager, even though they're not a teenager anymore.
And Scotty, how old are you?
Grow up. I'm 24.
You're 24? Yeah. So, yeah, I know. I've got a daughter that's 30 in August, and I've got a son that's 30 in June.
29.
No, he's 30.
Well, they're both 30 this year.
Yeah, they're always the same age together for 6 weeks. It's 10 months difference, dear.
Oh, yeah.
Get with the program.
My daughter, Dusty.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So
I have kids like that.
Yeah, I do understand what you're saying about the age group. Yes, it does. And it also comes with like who you tend to talk to as well, because you talk to a older generation that are more settled in life. You have a different outlook than another 24-year-old. So another 24-year-old just wants to go out, get drunk, do stupid things.
Exactly.
So you just got on young shoulders.
I think which the members of the British Legion have picked up on over the last couple of months is I don't drink. I very rarely drink.
Oh.
You know, out of all of the meetings we've ever had with the Legion, and there's November, January, February. Well, technically in March one was cancelled, but a general one was still going on. We had 4 meetings. Out of all of those, I had a drink once, and they didn't.
24. You said you're 24, Scotty?
Yeah.
When I was 24, I was almost a year married already.
Yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it? Yeah.
To be 24 again. Oh.
Yeah.
No, when I was 24, I had 2 kids and Snobby, and I'd been with Snobby since I was, living together since we was 18. So I was like virtually a wife without the ring. So yeah, no, I don't want to be 24 again. I'd be, I don't know.
There you go. You've been there, done that, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I'd be 17 again.
Yeah, but knowing what you know now, that would be something.
Yeah. Yeah. It ain't that much more. It ain't that much more I know now. 24, I was a dad and was happy to stay in with my son and then go out with Snobby was the same. Snobby he weren't a dad that go out. He stopped drinking the day I had my daughter. I'll give him his due. He used to go out with his mates, but he never used to come home like reckless, because my dad was a drinker and there was no way I was settling down with somebody that drunk. Like, I didn't want that. Snobby was good. He didn't go out and get drunk. Hi, Ralph. Thanks for coming in. So, yeah.
I just never got caught.
He never got caught.
Tim said it was a long sentence.
No, you just didn't. You don't have the money when children are young, do you? That's the thing.
Really?
Even when they're older.
Even when they're older, yeah, it's different.
More expensive.
Yeah, I haven't fed up my life like that. Oh, effed up my life like that. Okay, Ralph.
Ralph's still a kid.
Yeah.
He's immune to getting married.
Marriage is an institution, but who should be institutionalized?
Yeah. I think I should be institutionalized. I've got some peace and quiet. 30 days peace. Yes.
I'm still waiting for mine to move out. I got 27 and 20, and they're still here.
Oh, well, mine are 29 and 28, and they're still here. So there you go. It's not looking good.
I moved out when I was 21, and hang on. Yeah, 21 I moved out, and then I moved back in when I was 22. So I was only away for a year.
Yeah,
I was out of my control because.
Yeah, my son only moved out for a year and he's back home.
Ask Bruce to give Otis a good old
That was just a relationship for you.
behind the ear.
Bruce?
Yes?
Snobby said, can you ruffle Otis's head and give him a good old shake behind the ears? Yeah, look.
I love that dog.
Back, Tina.
Oh.
I'm going to jump out of here and you can let Tina back up.
That's brilliant.
I said, I'm going to jump out of here. My wife's cooking dinner. I got to get a shower and you can let Tina back up.
Okay, thank you, K&D Scrapping.
Well, enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll still be in the chat.
Okay, good luck with that scrap tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do a video.
Good. See you later. See you later.
Bye.
I cramp. Ow.
Blue Bear. Blue Bear. You come here. Come here.
He doesn't want to.
I learned something very interesting yesterday.
What was that?
You can drive from North America to Europe.
Oh.
Yeah. How?
Now,
According to Canada Post representative, that a ground shipment. I sent something to a friend over in Europe. Shipment means they load the package on a truck and they drive it to its location via truck. And I said, okay. I says, I'd like to meet the guy who drives the truck across the North Atlantic. That must be very interesting. She said to me, how do you know it's a guy? It could be a girl. And I went, oh, pardon me for being wrong. And she smiled very smugly at me.
Love him up.
Can you do jazz hands, please? No.
Oh, Ricky.
Hold on, let me put Ian Matthews on hold here. There we go.
You're in the dark.
Yeah, I know. I just got in.
Months before the parcel gets there.
Yeah.
Must be a real slow truck.
It's male snail.
Male snail.
Yeah.
Because they're having such a hard time driving over that water.
Better roll up the window.
So fast it's able to float.
Male snail. It's kind of like Ian Matthews.
Oh, right.
Raphael said yesterday they're quarantining the mail when it comes into his country. They put it in a warehouse and let it sit for a month before they deliver it.
Really?
Wow.
Oh.
That's what he said. Oh.
They spray it with disinfectant.
Maybe.
Dip it in bleach.
I sent something to Jeanette Williams a couple of weeks ago, and it took 11 days, I think, to get there. So that was not bad.
No.
Well,
no.
I was
from the Netherlands to Canada.
I was going to mail this to the States, through the States, figuring it'd be faster and cheaper. And the border's shut between Canada and the U.S., so that's not happening.
Yeah, this is it. Might as well hold tight on your parcels at the moment if you're going to be sending them abroad, because they won't get through the borders.
Nope.
He was kicked out at 15.
Him. I got kicked out. I got kicked out loads of times, but I used to go to my dad's, then back to my mum's, then back to my dad's, and then I left home. And I've never gone back home. I've stayed away since I was 17. So there you go.
Wow.
Yeah, that's true, Dirt Rider.
Oh, I forgot something.
You're smiling today, Ralph.
Yeah, you was a bit grumpy the other day.
When?
Friday.
I wasn't grumpy. I was tired, actually.
Oh, right. I've never seen you quiet.
Same thing.
I was not really grumpy. I don't really get grumpy. Hold on, I need to get something from my jacket. I forgot.
In this house, when Snobby's tired, it's grumpy.
I get hangry.
I'm gonna go outside and finish up working on a lawnmower. So I'll catch you guys later.
Thanks for coming up, Ken.
Great to see you, Ken.
Have a good evening,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye,
Talk to you
Ken.
soon.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye. There you go. Yeah, so I'll put the link out.
So yesterday I scrapped out a VCR and I got this from the thing. I showed that earlier. Mo Homesteading likes this. So today I scrapped out another VCR, which apparently was exactly the same.
Oh, wow.
So now I have two.
What was that, a multiplayer?
No, it was just a VCR, a normal VCR. Nothing special. I don't think it even had stereo sound. I'm not sure. It's just old Panasonic.
Oh, Panasonic. I don't think I've got any VCRs in the loft.
Well, they're not actually that interesting to scrap out. There's a couple of I still need to get this apart because there's a brass part on it, and it has some machined aluminium, and there's some cast aluminium on it. But there's not that much interest actually in those.
No, Nick, can I just see if it's Nick and do jazz hands? Woo. No, is he gone? Jazz hands. Yeah, that's Nick. There you go. Hiya.
Hello.
Oh, I thought you said Mick. Oh, I thought you said Mick. This is much better.
Mick's been up. He's gone to work. He's had to go to work today.
No, I'm better looking.
Exactly. I'm more entertaining. and you talk slightly less.
Oh, Mick talks too much.
Oh, that was brilliant.
And you don't blabber on about lawnmowers. I mean, talking about coins is one thing, but lawnmowers, come on.
Oh no.
Oh God.
I'd rather listen to him talking about blooming lawnmowers than you. Ooh, this is what I took apart today.
Yeah. I knew that was coming.
Yeah, I like taking things apart and seeing how things work.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And seeing what you spend your money on when you go out and you, like, for instance, you buy a Dyson Hoover, you think it's great and it's the best Hoover on the planet and everything else, when you could have got a Panasonic Hoover, right? And then you get home.
Yeah, really?
Hang on, you get home and it gets clogged and you give it to a scrapper who takes it apart, and the scrapper finds out that the motor in the Dyson Hoover that you paid £200 for more than the Panasonic Hoover has a Panasonic motor.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same with televisions. Actually, it doesn't really matter which ones you buy. The panel in there is either Samsung or LG.
Yeah. And you feel mugged off because all you've paid that extra £200 for is Dyson, the name. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
So
yeah, but Ralph.
Yes.
But in Dusty's case, she doesn't buy Hoovers. She buys cookers instead.
And saucepans.
Oh.
Oh, Nick.
Oh yeah.
I've only ever bought in this house. I've only ever bought two cookers, didn't we? Loads of elements for the cookers because they blow, but that's not my fault.
No.
I've had more washing machines than Hoovers, than cookers.
The only thing different about a pressure cooker and a crock pot, a little difference, is the fact that it's got a pressurized lid.
Yeah.
All right.
And the crock pot ain't. It's just got a glass lid.
Yeah, I thought pressure cooker would cook something in a lot less of time.
It will, because the lid locks and the pressure builds up.
Mm-hmm.
Dun 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 dun.
And then it blows up.
No, it don't blow up. Two of them. I love them.
I know we're going to pretend that I know the difference between cookers.
Oh, yes, son of a...
It's all good.
Oh, who's gone? Bruce is gone.
Where's Bruce gone?
I don't know. He must have just dropped out.
There's differences in the heating elements and stuff, but basically the design's the same.
Yeah. I think it should. No, it's not my cooking, Tim Palmer. Look, I can cook good.
So when can I come over for dinner then?
Whenever you want to get that boat, Ralph.
whenever they let people in and out of the country.
That's more realistic, yeah.
Right, I'll do it again. How do I?
Oh, I forgot to say hello, Raphael Scrapper.
There you go.
Oh, that's all right. I've got it. Thank you. Well, I had to put the link out then for a second because I was Tim Palmer's comment. It just
You're right there, partner.
went in my head, and I was just like, okay, Dusty keeps T-Fell in business. Yeah. Actually, I am due to get some new pans, not because I've burnt them, but some new pans and a new wok.
Is that because they've got that Teflon coating inside and you use metal implements to stir stuff and you end up scraping it all off into the food?
Yes, you're not supposed to use metal things or tools or spatulas or whatever.
Yeah, how many years do you consistently keep doing it though?
But can I just say, in my defence, all I have that is metal is
Knives,
the potato masher.
You can get one with a plastic bit on the end, but then I tend to find those ones, they start melting after a while.
Yeah. And sometimes if you press down with a potato masher and it's plastic, it snaps.
Yeah. I think my nan used to have, I think it was my nan, I think she had a one that had plastic on the end. And like you get like some really solid spuds as such. And it's like bending. It didn't snap, it bent.
Yeah. Welcome back, Bruce.
What is occurring with that potato masher? When
Well, just died.
Corners. Oh, she was a funny one.
Partness, I think I've had Teflon coating poison.
Oh, here we go. Find the.
In fact,
it's called Dusty's cooking.
In fact, my insides have got a Teflon coating.
There's the smallest violin. I found it, and I'm gonna play it. As I say, Crimea River.
It's fine in small proportions.
What did you just say?
It's poisoning is fine in small proportions.
Yes. There you go.
What's that?
Scotty said, poisoning is good in small proportion.
Fine in small proportions.
Yeah, it goes undetected. That's what you mean, isn't it?
Exactly.
Oh dear.
Plastic potato, man.
Plastic potato man. At least 10 of them. And
the metal one is okay though, not to use on Teflon dish. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Dusty don't understand that.
No, and my daughter, she cooks out in the kitchen. So there you go. I would say Snobby as well, but he never cooks out in the kitchen. So,
no. I don't do any cooking either.
Don't you?
Dusty can burn ice cream.
No.
You're so funny. No, you're funny, Edward. Ice cream. Wow.
How do you burn ice cream?
I can burn water when I'm trying to cook it.
Yeah, ask Dusty.
I don't burn ice cream. It's a joke. They all dig at me.
She just burned water instead.
Apparently, my auntie once burnt lettuce. Yeah.
You burnt lettuce?
My auntie apparently once burnt lettuce.
Oh, what's he got there?
Oh, wow.
Army of the Legos.
Hang on.
Lead army.
Oh, that's cool.
Army.
No, these are all pewter or tin.
So
this is the best one, the big one.
You've been busy.
Oh, well, look, I'm fooling around a bit with some old pewter.
They're
really good.
I like those.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
They are really good,
Are
Ralph.
we going to do a video of them, Ralph, at war?
I actually made a video of this, and I haven't edited it yet, of course. And I think I have 2 hours of footage to go through. So, well, yeah, it will be a rather short video because I'm going to be speeding up a lot.
I'm going to tell her that, JJ. She used to have a little cooker in the front room. It's a kid's one.
Edward just said, "Look, Dusty."
Back in a minute, I'm just going to the toilet.
Okay. Look, Dusty and Snobby with 8 grandchildren. I ain't got one yet. I want to have grandchildren. I ain't got one. Oh, well, Tim Palmer, my son has just sent me that message about McDonald's as well. So
What's
there you
happening
go.
to McDonald's?
It's closing.
There you go.
Oh, McDonald's over here has been closed. The restaurant, the McDrive is still open though.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
everyone
sure.
can have them nuggets.
Yeah, I suppose it's that they can't get the stock in shops.
Yeah.
It's like our Chinese man, when he knocked yesterday and he gave us a Chinese. Yeah, as from Monday. Yeah, he gave us our Chinese. He was near enough in tears. And he said it is because people are not buying, but plus he can't go to the wholesalers and buy the stock because they ain't getting the stock in.
Oh, yeah.
What can he do? He's going to have to shut shop. And it's his first...
I braved having an Indian the other night, and it'd be really quiet. The amount of delivery orders they were getting in was crazy. They got like this really long counter in.
Yeah.
Pretty much takes the whole length of the shop up, and at least half of that was full of the receipts and orders for the takeaway delivery.
Wow.
I was just like, while I was in there, they probably had at least 5 just the orders come in. And just like, I actually thought they were going to be affected. It got to a point where they're getting telephone orders in. Also, the Just Eat ones, they had to adjust the time they were being delivered. But they're getting like the people phoning up ordering, and they had to put an hour delay on the food because they were getting so many orders in. This is on what was it? Friday night, I think it was. Yeah. They're getting so many orders in, they had to put an hour delay on the food deliveries just so they could keep up with it. And then they're getting a bit confused of orders. I was just like, right, what orders have we got in shop and what deliveries have we got and what time are they due? And it was I felt sorry for them really because they're getting so many orders in.
Well, this is it. I think Uber Eats down this way has slowed right down. I don't think people want their food delivered by somebody else. Because down this way, they're all, the majority of them, they're not English. So
I see both the delivery drivers because I've got 2 Indians in my town. But the one that I go to is the original Indian takeaway. The other one's also a restaurant as well. But they've never done too well, if I'm quite honest. I think they're a bit too overpriced personally. But they have both their delivery drivers, they're both English. And one of them does like one side of the town, and the other one does like the other side of the town as well as further afield.
Yeah.
Because they deliver to villages around as well. They do quite a long distance.
Well, actually,
a place a couple of times over.
Yeah. Well, actually, me and Snobby had done really well. We hadn't had a takeaway for over 2 weeks, had we?
I rarely ever have a takeaway. So.
Yeah, it's only that Polar Ice has been on lockdown and all the pubs and restaurants and gathering places are closed that she was sitting at home and she said, I want a Chinese. Normally, I cook an Indian, I do a curry, and that's it. We can make our own Chinese, but obviously we haven't been to the wholesalers to buy the fresh meat and stuff like that. So that is a bit of a hindrance, but
it's very rare that I ever have a takeaway, and it's only because I just could not be bothered to cook. Couldn't be bothered to go digging through the freezer for food.
Yeah. Do you live in a town?
Yeah.
Or a village?
As a town, but it's got very limited. At the best of times, there's very limited things that I can get.
See, here where I'm sitting right now, I can walk up the road 5 minutes and I have a Pizza Hut across the road. I have 1, 2, 3 Chinese shops, 1 chicken and chip shop and a African restaurant and a normal fish and chip shop. And that's all with 5 minutes walk. I can literally walk out my front door, go up the road, and they're there. But we never eat from this corner. We never get food from around this area anyway. So don't know. I just think because we see the service road and we see how clean they are.
Yeah. It's like I very rarely go to this second Indian that we have. I've been there like maybe 3 times in the total time that they've been open. They've been open maybe 4 or 5 years now. First time I went there, I actually went to the restaurant bit and I was just shocked how expensive it was.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We do like Indian. We haven't had Indian for ages, a proper Indian. So
see, Indian's like the go-to for me because of my gluten-free diet. It's like I've got to be careful with what takeaways I have. Indian, except for obviously the naan bread. 99% I'm safe, so I don't have to worry too much of it.
No.
And there's like one Chinese I can go to. So, have all the Chineses.
Yep. Ralph, what have you eaten tonight?
I have had a very large omelette on bread and some salad, and I had a little bit of salmon. Basically, all leftovers and stuff because I was at Mom's, and she said, "Will you be eating here?" I said, "Well, I hadn't planned on it." She said, "Neither have I, so there's not much in the house."
Yeah.
Shall I make you something? I said, "Surprise me." So it was all kinds of stuff. And then when I was in the garage working on stuff, she called me on my phone. And not even 50 meters away. She calls me. Dinner's ready. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah.
She's with the times, Ralph.
Yeah.
I'm quite partial to ham and mushroom omelette, to be fair.
Yeah, I like omelettes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like putting a little bit of cheese and some chopped up chilies in the bread. Lovely.
Cheese omelette. Cheese
And,
ham and mushroom, that's my favourite.
yeah, and Dirt Riders having deer today.
Ooh.
Bambi.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yum, yum.
I've got a local guy that does venison to me. And some of the burgers that he makes, they are like massive. They're like proper big burgers. It's like, ooh.
Oh, lovely, aren't they?
It was actually cheap, but it is quite the luxury when you are able to get some. Last year, he was suffering quite bad actually with his whole stock level because there seemed to be a bit of a limit to the amount of deer that he could process really last year. So it was, I think it was last year anyway. So he's struggling a little bit.
Bruce had roasted chicken last night and left over today. Yum.
Ooh.
We had roast lamb today. It was lovely.
I had a fish fillet.
Fish fillet. Very nice.
It's like that big.
Granny, what are you having for dinner?
I think I'm going to have some salmon and rice and I don't know, something else in there with it.
Oh, lovely. I like salmon. I've got salmon in the freezer.
Saying no, I think I've got some salmon. What are they? Salmon.
Edward. Yeah, I wouldn't have nothing to talk about on a 24-hour stream. I'm no good when I'm tired. No good, I'm afraid. I get really tired.
Like now, in my thing to hatch, Dusty.
Yeah.
A YouTube person sent me 4. 3 of them got here real good, but one of them was cracked pretty bad. One was cracked, but you put Elmer's glue on it to seal it, and 3 of them ahead and they done what they should. So I've got 3 of them going to hatch.
Oh wow!
I've never had a goose before.
Oh wow! How is the duckling going?
The baby duckling is great, and I've got 4 more of those that's developing.
Oh,
my incubator's doing a good job.
Yeah. So you're going to have, like, I don't know, what's a group of ducklings called? A flock? A herd?
Dinner?
That's what I thought. I was watching this video on geese hatching.
Yeah.
That's called
Hello, Deidre. Thanks for coming in.
Hello, Deidre.
A group of ducks. What's a group of ducks? Let me Google that.
A flock, like birds. I don't know.
Group of ducks.
I think it probably is. Group.
Oh, it can be called a skein, a string, or a team. That's what they call waterfowl.
Okay.
That's
Yeah, I've got a
different.
block here.
Yeah, a group of ducks can be called a skein, which is SKEIN, a string, or a team. Oh, okay. Not as interesting as I thought, but there you go.
What about geese?
That's geese as well, yeah.
Definitely a flock of. I tend to call like a group of geese a flock of geese.
Yeah.
If it's birds, it's a flock. If it's fish, it's a school.
And skein.
Or I call them noisy buggers. They're going to go over your campsite.
A flock when in flight. That's it.
Ah,
Yeah.
a flock when in flight.
Yeah. A pillow fight at night.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, I would have. There's a gaggle of geese.
A gaggle of geese. That's it.
Oh.
I knew it was a fun name.
There.
Something interesting that I noticed in nature that is very similar. If you look at a large flock of birds going through the air and changing direction, or if you look at a big school of fish filmed underwater changing direction, it's basically the same thing you're looking at.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they always follow each other as well.
Yeah.
So it's almost like they're attached by string.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
One of better words, but it's like
it's two completely different animals in a completely different environment, but the behavior is just about exactly the same.
Similar, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and Edward's got some little chickens that are due in 2 weeks.
Oh.
Oh. Little not ducks. I was going to say little ducks, little chicks.
Would Edward send us one in the post?
A chicken.
Why not?
What do you want chicken for?
Well, it's not a chick.
A chick? What do you want a chick for?
Well, so I can grow up and be my friend.
I snuck those goose eggs in the incubator, and the girls looked in there later, and they was like,
"I would like some."
Where did those eggs come from? Those are huge.
Are they enjoying it, Granny?
Oh yeah, very much.
Yeah.
Yep. And definitely little Scrappity Doo is one spoiled duck.
Oh.
Oh, what about the dragon laid some eggs the other day?
Eh?
Well, my bearded dragon, she laid some eggs the other day. But I really got room to incubate them again.
Yeah. Oh wow! How long do they take to hatch?
Off the top of my head, I can't remember. I can tell you because I go double check my book now. Hang on.
Okay, Granny, can you name one of them after me?
Sure.
Yeah, the little Dusty running around.
Yeah, sure can.
There we go. 70 to 80 days. There we go.
Oh wow. 70 to 80 days. That's like 2 months.
29 centigrade. Don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but
what? 99?
29 centigrade.
Oh, 29. I thought you said 99. That's freaking boiling point.
Boiled end, yeah, I've got a really cool reptile incubator. So
Daisy.
I've got temperatures for all sorts of reptiles here, including collared lizards, leopard geckos, crested geckos, giant day geckos, German chameleons, corn snakes, ball pythons, Herman tortoises, and Mississippi map turtle. No idea why that one's listed in there, but it is.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Well, I have to keep my incubator set at 100 degrees.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what that is in centigrade, but
yeah. And is the incubator inside or outside, Granny?
Inside.
Inside. Oh.
Mine's actually quite funny. Hang on, I'll see if I can get it.
I have to turn eggs every day because that's what they do in nature.
Yeah. Polar Ice always wanted us to get a penguin.
Wow. That'd be so cool.
She loves penguins and she wanted us to get a penguin. And it was like, no, we can't have a penguin.
Oh,
no.
It's literally an egg.
Oh, wow.
What's that?
Hang on, let me.
What is that?
Hang on, Scotty.
It's literally an egg.
That's the incubator?
That is the incubator, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I actually got a couple of eggs in my incubators.
Ah, look at that
Oh, yeah. I thought that was an ostrich egg. Then.
Yeah.
An ostrich egg that size? How big is this ostrich? Like 2 4?
Well, the way you come up, I thought it was one of the gecko's eggs. I was going to say, wow.
What was the gecko called? T-Rex.
To adjust the temperatures.
Yeah.
It's naturally set at 29 because that's what it's used for.
No, I don't, Edward. I just got it's not even a horse air. It's a regular incubator.
Yep. Very good. Snobby always wanted a giraffe.
So I feed him out the bedroom window.
Well, isn't that a coincidence? I just caught a girafferic here in Pokemon Go just now.
There you go.
You know, I could order different types of exotic eggs from different places.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What, and they get delivered in the post?
Yeah. That's how I got my goose eggs. A guy mailed them to me.
Oh, wow. I wonder if we could keep chickens without grass.
No.
Oh.
I want a
Yeah,
giraffe.
you can.
You want a giraffe?
Yeah.
Really?
I can't get any giraffe eggs, Snobby. Those are forbidden to be sent.
Yeah.
But I could get ostrich. I could get emu.
Do you know what I've always wanted? My great aunt had one.
Just got this.
Hang on.
What's he got?
I just got this just now. A girafferic. That's what it's called.
Oh, a giraffe.
It's a Pokemon.
Pokemon.
And there's a weird thing on his tail.
Yeah.
This is like a smiley face on his tail. Oh, no, it's focused. There we go.
Oh gosh.
That's what you could have for all your haters on YouTube. A smile on your ass. No, do you know what I've always wanted? What my great aunt had, and I've always wanted a little pygmy goat. I love little goats. They're so cute.
Yeah, they're cute.
Now, warning,
and if you make a loud noise, they fall over.
Yeah.
Warning, Dusty. If you ever want to go, get a female.
I want to talk what Bruce has got.
Hang on. Say it again, Granny.
If you ever get a goat, get a female goat because the male goats stink to high heaven.
God, they're like men then, aren't they? Because
Yeah.
stinks.
They stink. They are nasty. They drink their own pee too.
Oh no, don't do that. He's a little bit more civil.
They stand there and they bend their head down and they pee right in your mouth.
Yeah, but the females can't do that because the pee goes out the back.
Yeah, I know. Thank God.
Oh,
see?
yeah.
Here's my incubator with an egg in it.
Hang on.
What's he got there now?
That's his Pokemon.
There's a Pokemon. I'm hatching a Pokemon in there.
You know what the kids had when they were young at school?
Oh yeah.
One of them Pokemon things that.
Yeah. Actually, have to walk 3.33 kilometers to hatch this egg.
Yeah.
And when you made the kilometers, you've powered the incubator long enough, and then the egg hatches, and you get a new Pokemon.
Oh, my dad had a pet pig many years ago. Yeah, Polar Ice wanted one of them as well. One of them little pigs. Nah.
They get really big.
Yeah.
Oh, as micro pigs.
That's it. The micro pigs. Yeah.
Thing is, too many people are selling those as micro pigs, but they weren't actually genetically altered to be micro pigs. So months down the line, you got this girt off pot belly pig, and you're just like, I don't have the space for that.
That's it. I've got on my phone. I've got this. I don't even think I could find them now. These little dogs out in China, and they're smaller than a teacup. They're like micro. And Granny, if you want to see how little they are just like they'd sit in your hand, these little dogs. And they walk along the street, and they're like just a tiny little ball of fluff. I'd love one of them.
I'd be too terrified. I wouldn't realise that he's not this tiny dog.
Yeah, I'll have to sort it out and show you. But
go along and then someone accidentally stands on it.
I was thinking the other day how they've bred them to be that small. They must have so many health issues. It's unbelievable. You know what I mean? They're tiny. They're literally tiny. It's just like it is bad.
This is the problem. Too many people breed these things, these animals. They're just like, oh yeah, it looks cool, but then when you think about it, they clearly don't think about any health they could potentially have. They look cool and everything, but the health issues that it would develop as it grows.
Yeah.
Or in some cases doesn't grow but gets older. It's not worth it. It's like there's a particular trait when it comes to leopard geckos. It's called the enigma morph. That's it.
Yeah.
Enigma morph. It looks really cool. It's like really nice colours and everything. But any person that is a breeder that does enigma morphs, they are scum when it comes to the reptile community, because the thing that morph, problem with that morph is the fact that they have a lot of neurological problems. So like they will do what is called a death roll. So they'll start rolling.
Yeah.
And can potentially really screw their spines up or stuff like that. They can't, their coordination as such is so off. It's just mean to own any leopard gecko with the enigma morph because of how bad
it's just cruelty to animals, isn't it?
Exactly.
Isn't it? Right. Well, I'm going to round this up now because I'm getting very uncomfortable sitting in this chair and I'm tired. And it is 3.5 hours.
Is it?
Yes.
Well, that's gone pretty quick tonight.
Yes, it sure has. I've had a brilliant dream. And I thank everybody for coming up. I've enjoyed all the different topics tonight and the different opinions of everybody. It's been brilliant. Good, good stream.
Well, for anyone that might have forgot
so if anyone's got the thumbs up, just hit the thumbs up on the way out, please. I'd much appreciate that.
Sorry about the dog.
That's awesome.
Yes. And Bruce, you're welcome anytime. Granny, you're welcome anytime. Scotty, Ralph, welcome anytime. And thank you for coming up. Totally appreciate it. I'd like to say goodbye to Raphael, Snobby Scrap Picker, Tina, JJ's, Edward, Jason, Dirt Rider, Ali Mac, Tina Mac. Thanks, Tina, for coming up. Always welcome. Well, everyone's always welcome. You're all welcome. You're a great bunch. Deidre, thanks for coming in, hun. Yeah, everyone, thank you for coming in and making the stream what it is. I appreciate it.
Before everyone goes, I've just had a little update. Now, take this with a pinch of salt because I don't know where it's come from. I don't know how true it is. It's regarding the coronavirus and the deaths that's recently happened. It's saying China, day one death. 2 weeks, 56 dead. 1 month, 2,595 dead. Italy, day one, 2 dead. 2 weeks in, 35 dead. 1 month in, 3,404 dead. In the UK, day one, 1 dead. 2 weeks in, 177 dead. And it says it's not looking good. I don't know where that's come from. I don't know how true that is.
They're just going by statistics.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just been sent to me by my son.
Oh, wow.
Whenever it's in the sun, can you really trust it, to be fair?
Well, exactly.
That's all I'm going to say.
You'll just have to wait and see. There's not much else you can do about it, I guess.
Yeah, just thanks to everybody out there and stay safe and keep your hands clean and don't breathe or stand near anybody.
Well, you're going to say don't breathe. That might be a bit difficult.
All right, Smalls.
Lock yourself in the house, wear a gas mask.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean.
If I lock myself in the house, I probably will need a gas mask. The dog's backside is a bit lethal.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Right, well, I'd like to say bye to everyone.
Bye,
Not long before the country's on a lockdown. Yes, Jason. Right, bye, Granny.
Bye.
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 Ralph,
Scotty.
bye, Scotty. Bye, everyone else in the chat, and stay safe, everyone.
Always good to see you guys.
Yes. Thank you, everybody.
See you, Scotty.
Bye for now.
Oh. Nice face. Yeah.
Oh, why did I do that again? I've done it again. Sorry, it's the blonde hair. Bye.